Sorry. Welcome back. Yeah. So, I accidentally doxed both myself and McManus, so I deleted the VOD. So, unless somebody was clipping it at the time, they won't have the information. And there was only 40 people in here, so the odds of somebody having that information is extremely minimal. Here, let me show you the email that we were... No, I'm just fucking kidding. God damn, I am so sorry, people. Yeah, I know you already have his information. But yeah, so sorry about that, dude. Crypto, hey, what's up, guy? Unfortunately, I screwed everybody over, so I apologize. But yeah. Did you send... Yeah, I'm just looking at them right now, dude. Your Land Cruiser with the big engine in it. What is it? Is that a big engine? Hold on, I'm going to open it up so that it's not a fucking doxing myself situation. Oh, fucking again! Oh, look at that. Yeah, so... There you go. How are you only at like 5 likes? That's because I had to restart the live, dude. I accidentally doxed 2 people. I buffered. I missed what happened. I doxed McManus, and I doxed myself. So that live is dead. It's gone. Come back to the best part. Yeah, sorry, kids. Oof, how did you do that, though? Somebody made a joke about my tabs, and I was like, oh, I don't give a shit if you see what tabs I have open. And I turned my camera, and I showed an email that I was in. So, but I deleted the VOD, so unless somebody has it saved, it should be fine. Ooh, I like this picture, though. Hold on, I'm going to download it so I don't dox you. There we go. That's a nice picture. Gil, what's up? Sorry, guys. Like I said, if you're coming back into this, sorry, I fucked it up. Fucked it up. But I permanently deleted the video, so it's not recoverable. It is, but it actually had his name, my name, phone numbers, all that shit, and I wanted to hide that one. You got 8 tank kills and 1 plane kill. That's awesome, dude. I've never played War Thunder. Well, my information, I don't give a shit if I do my own. Whole lot of wheel... But yeah, so, again, McManus, I'm sorry. Apologies. Yeah, no, you're not back. It's my fault. Sorry, pimp. And Ston Haven. Ston Haven says it was too blurry to see. No, it could have been visible. What's a doxing? Doxing is when you give out somebody else's information, such as full name, address, telephone number, like I fucked up and did. So yeah, I literally went back in and completely deleted the VOD. It doesn't even exist on my channel anymore. Now McManus is going to get a box full of dildos. That's what he's getting back after he sends me something anyways. Better safe than sorry, yeah. Jimmini Show is live. I won't do that again. Sorry, does anybody have Susu's number? Tell her that we're back up. He already gets those on auto ship every week. Dude, I'm part of the Dildo of the Decade Club. You get one based on the best porn star of that decade, I've heard. Hey, Susu, welcome back. Sorry. It was the only thing I could do in good faith. I like the 2013 body style TCs. Yes, I did like that one. Is that a Mini 30? No, that is an M1 carbine and a M1 Garand. Sorry, fixing everything. Somebody named Joe fucked up. Modern Toyota sports motor. All-wheel drive Scion TC with new Subi motor. I would actually like the, give me the, what was the Toyota version? The one in the Celica. 4G3 or 433 GT, whatever it was. Give me one of those engines with that all-wheel drive system. They just shut the interstate down for the main fire. Holy crap, dude. Jimmini is casually running a background check on me. I run a background check on everybody, dude. I got the plate number off of one of your vehicles. 25 miles of the freeway. How am I going to get home? I guess I won't go through Wyoming tomorrow. Aren't there only like 7 roads in Wyoming? Still can't believe I fucking did that. Yeah, I gotta go. See you soon. All right, Canafee, thank you. Look at that. I come back and I actually get more viewers. It's fucking hilarious. Is that a World War II Luger? No, that is a polymer version of a Ruger Mark II. It's called the Ramline Syntec. You had a fatality accident today? I hate those, man. We have 11 if you count the cow trails. Nobody counts it, cow trails. Yes, that is an M1 carbine. The one on top is an M1 carbine. Hit your likes. I'm not liking my own stream, dude. I fucked up today. Now I feel terrible-ish. I'm terrible adjacent. The max kills I got in a game was 14 tank kills in War Thunder. That's pretty good. The 300 blackout build. Thanks a lot, guys. You're welcome. Are you being facetious? You'll freeze your butt off in the background check of a Canadian. Our internet is freezing up here. Oh, I'll just call it in, don't you know? I went back, I sent you a picture. It was too blurry to really see it. How'd you F up? Docs people. My town or area has this blue Subaru Forester WRX STI, and I love seeing it. How'd you go back? If I deleted the VOD. I guess if it wasn't up there long, if you didn't close the window. Yeah, Chris, you're right. If you're still in here, Chris. So unless somebody was fucking looking and recording the entire live stream, which again there was 40 people in it, they're awkwardly shaped dildos. Why do you say awkwardly, SFR? Maybe they're perfectly shaped to hit the male G-spot. The G-spot. Oh, by the way, here's an update on the tattoo because more of the scab fell off. So it's actually getting a lot more readable again. You can actually see the letters coming through. But I totally, completely lost the color on this portion right here, because that's literally down to the bottom layer of it. But it looks like the letters are just above it, so it should still say G-Lock, but the coloring's gone. You want to see me get my loot back? Which loot? Jiu-Jitsu time. Crypto Walker, have fun. He knows why how those are shaped. Jimmini, that looks terrible. Ouch. It's getting better. It'll be fixed soon. It will be there. It looks a lot better. It does. It really does. What is Moonlight Road? Now I have to look that up. Is that where the Bunny Ranch is or something? Bunny Ranch. Gotcha. Your firearms? Yeah, I'd really like to get those back, but unfortunately got to make money to get that shit back. No, you are Firearms. Yep, so... To that end, McManus may be getting rid of the Black Rain, although not for what we were talking about. He flies high. Or he's high when he flies. So I got a bunch of Logitech branded Mac keyboards. Is that worth anything? Also, this mouse is dying. Yeah, I keep spare mice. Thank you, McManus. Start dancing. I already doxed you. Now I'm going to show everybody how good I dance for you in private. Private dancer, dancing for money. Thank you for the dono, bro. Doesn't do so well with the ladies, but he can afford friends by the hour. $49.99. He owns me for a day, bitch. I used to run a Logitech G502 Hero. I'm a Corsair fanboy. I prefer it that way. They're less clingy and don't take half my shit when I'm over them. Yeah, pretty much. So this is the Razer Mamba that I found in a bag somewhere. And it works good, but it dies quicker. And with the, I think also this is a 2.4G wireless connection, the base. So I don't think that it's actually Bluetooth because it's not very reliable. Nothing wrong with kissing and running. Fuck bitches, get monies. Oh, I want some comic books at least. I used a Razer turret for a long time and it was fun, but way overpriced. I got it for 100 and they were great for like 3 years. Nice firearms you have there. I've got a few. It's fine. Some of us can do both at the same time, Chris. Some of us can't show our fucking emails. I got a $30 keyboard and mouse Bluetooth from Walmart. Seems to work well. Batteries last too. Yeah, and you know, it's funny. Like, this came from an auction. It's a Steel Series keyboard. And it works fine. And I have 2 Corsairs, and then I've got this old one right here. This one is one of my favorites, but it's the old school style that has, like, the macros and shit. So, I don't use this one anymore. Although I should, because it's got the extra thing on there. I lost the G7 key because I'm a dumbass, but I can just take any key off. Cancel the hunting trip over chick. Wait. Got a lifelong price from her, though. Yeah, Corsair's K55 is a great... Yeah. I'd say that's why fuck. Hey, he's in Ohio. Leave him alone. Magnus, the Robot Hunter, number 25. I love that episode. Bloodshot. Nice issue. Good issue. Yeah, I bought some fucking stuff. Herpes. Herpes is great, dude. Herpes is the fun sexually transmitted disease, right? So I am buying this for my office. It's a TV mount. Comes with the TV, and then you can just roll it around the store. So that'll be cool. Chris gets fucked by bitches and lose monies. I offered Chris an elk hunt, and he backed out. I was going to go hunting with SFR, but I told him I can't because of the girlfriend. Ah, she kept this real ID. I really do need to go and meet SFR in real life. We're either going to get along really well, or he's going to chide me for the way I wired up my car. To be fair, I once wired an entire electrical radio system in a car with one speaker wire. It's always next year. There's never next year. There's only right now. Next year never comes. You notice how I keep saying that, but I haven't gone either? Then I told McManus he's up, and he never responded. Ooh. Uh-oh, we got some heat coming now. McManus bitched out too. You know, we could always go hunting each other. It's the greatest sport ever. Okay, any of my guys that have done time or not done time, but served and fought for freedom in another country and shit, would you ever do airsoft mil sims? What I meant is military law enforcement people. Would you ever do a mil sim airsoft, like a weekend? Honda motorcycle exhaust. Fuck it. I'll bid $2 for an entire exhaust for a Honda motorcycle. Nope, not anymore. Been there, done that. It's meh. Ah. What was that? I missed it. I asked if anybody that's done military or law enforcement has ever done like a milsurp, like a weekend airsoft thing where you go out and you actually do like military simulations and stuff. Mil sim, not milsurp. Mil sim. Done time. I think that was a bad choice of word. Thought you were big on the LARPer stuff. I think he's on to Cindy LARPer. Get it? Ow. Dude, that would be an awesome character. I thought prison, we use real guns and bullets. Oh, no, been there, done that. Not for me. That's why I was asking. Because every now and then, though, like this one guy, he's actually a SWAT guy, and he'll go to an airsoft field and just destroy the entire field by himself, like CQB stuff, and he's using an airsoft gun, and he'll literally take out everybody. And there's a video of him doing that. He takes out the entire other team, and then he turns on his own team and takes out his whole team. Because that's how it works. It's a mental thing, takes you to a really dark place. Yes, but you're not firing real guns, so you can get it out. Oh, so it's not any fun. Wrong kind of dark place, got it. Not like you're getting out aggression, it's putting you back where he was. He was SWAT and they never do anything? Jesus. No love for other people that do things. Hey, Diggity, what's up? Back and forth with this person on YouTube, comments supporting Camel Toe Harris, and it's pretty hilarious. Well, you know, if you leave him alone, I mean, once he got out of office, Obama kind of quieted down. So if you just stop interacting with Barack, he'll go away. I've never done a mil sim. I would do it just to try it, but ooh, I think I got some background wood for my wood. Let's see. Let's go. Oh, it's ceramic tile. Never mind. I thought it was wood. It's Kamalama Lama. Kamalala. Don't clip that. I would never make fun of somebody who's trying to run for the stupidest office in the entire world. I got your background wood right here. Ooh, should I buy used Reese's Pieces cups? I have no idea where this company gets this food, but they like to advertise food in their auction. So they'll sell stuff like lot 4 Oscar Mayer gummy sticks. Hershey Kisses, giant kisses. Diabetes in a box. Let's buy one and see what happens. I just want to find the expiration date. It's Hybid, the online auction place that I've used that a couple of times. It's one of the local houses to me, but I buy a lot of shit from there. Like last week I bought a PS4, a laptop, and a bunch of stuff, and I've already made like 150 bucks off of it. So my eyes are very, very swollen right now. I just noticed that. Because I'm trying to read shit and I didn't get my nap in. Yeah, it's called laser tag. You should be careful. You can't walk around with those guns, though. Yeah! We're doing simulations. Nah, old people. Shaking my head. You shut the hell your keyboard. Especially if you want me to actually pass on that H9 right away. You got kicked out of social service every week school for shooting a guy in the face twice? Is that the one with the simulator? God, please tell me it's the one with the simulator. Since you shot a guy in the face, you psycho. Hey, hey, hey. Why not 3 times? Because he was running away, so he could only shoot him in the back. Thoughts on the X300 Turbo? Seems like a bit much for a pistol light. Think I'm going to stick with my 300. If you already have an X300, it is not worth upgrading. Hey ho, what's up? It's not worth upgrading. If you don't have one, then it is worth upgrading. So that's what I would say. But they are expensive. I run Streamlights, and I like them. Fed's going to be ripping out on you, bro. Oh, no, they're coming over here next week because I'm getting an inspection for an FFL. So they can sit here and look through my shit all they want. I don't give a fuck. All my guns are legal, and I have a concealed carry permit and a seller's license. So effing hot here. Got to go get in a pool, but I'm lazy. Oh, I was going to say you should go for a dip then. No, I did that too. I'm a lover. Everyone gets some. Never mind. I can't join you for your hunt. It was very nice of you to invite me. Thank you very much, SFR. I will stay over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right on for the FFL. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm doing it just because I want to. And I also don't have to pay anybody transfer fees when I buy stuff from other people. Say it was his fault for not covering his sectors and being lazy, so he caught around in the temple. You started a new job for a Boeing-owned company. Benefits are absolutely amazing. I'll get 3 months paid leave when my baby boy is born in November. I was born in November. If he's born on the 13th, you have to name him Joe. You have no choice. Your baby's name is Joe. How can you get a Fallout 2 AK in America? I don't imagine that's actually difficult. You can just get an AK. If your boy's born on the 13th, you got to name him Joe. I don't care. I don't care if it doesn't fit with your family, your people, whatever. Whatever you happen to believe in. His due date is 11/11. My man will be on the 13th. Don't you worry about that. Wyatt Joe D. That's it, man. But how you been, brother? Hey, Snucka, what's up? Dude, McManus donated so much, it's only 1/3 of the way through the whole counter for him having relevance of speaking. Colostomy bag. I love my Streamlights and agree with Jim. Also, the Ultra is better than the Turbo, and it's a 1,000 lumens instead, but for way cheaper. Streamlight has a 1K light with strobe called the TLR9. Nice. You were born 3 days late, Joe. Actually, I was born 2 months early. Okay, what the fuck happened? I doxed myself and McManus. When is the website coming online? Not until after the 1st, just because I'm still learning the website. I know it's probably simple, but god damn it, I'm a lazy fudge. My favorite South Park character? I don't really have one, dude. Way back when, I was always a big fan of Cartman. Hit the like button, people. You've been randy all day? Hey, you're flush in your profile picture. You do what you got to do, dude. You do you, bro. Do the website, Chris. Chris! I will take over the Discord if you make my entire website for free and host it and run it. I like these videos since day one. Thank you. Are you going to use that website for your store as well? No, because the website is just going to be Jimmini Show. So it'll just be Jimmini Show apparel. If I do anything, or if I also will link to my online store when I get my online gun store going. So I will be doing that one. You can kiss my ass on that one. I'll pay you the princely sum of some money. Mwah! What happened to you being my store manager when I moved back to Arizona? Dude, you can come to Virginia and you can be my store master. My store master? What the fuck? Oh, I was reading something here. Will you climb a ladder, Chris, so normal humans can reach it? If I had it my way, there would be a lot less people in there. You do have it your way. It's your Discord, son. Make sure you put your eBay link on there. I don't know if I'm going to do that, just because again, I don't really want it associated with the video company. So like the gun store is actually going to be a completely different name. I don't want them coming to you and crying. Here's the thing about people doing that. I ignore them. Although it is funny to hear how many people are like, oh, blah, 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 blah. You pay your internet guy $1,500 a month? Okay, I will do your internet stuff from my house for $1,500 a month. I wish I could see what they tell you. I usually put it into our naughty list. Unless it's something somebody else has already emailed you. I pay my internet guy a smidge more than that, Joe. It's Stone. So what I really need to do is get an editor that's willing to travel with me to the gun range and then edit my videos. Because I'd like to do better production videos, but I don't like editing anymore. Something about it, I just hate doing it now. If you watch my earlier stuff, when I was doing computer tech stuff, I had to edit a lot of that to jump, edit fucking pictures and all that shit. I was fine with it. But then for some reason, after I lost nearly all my blood, it's like my brain just doesn't like editing anymore. My manual safety X macro, carry a spared 21 mag and holster with it, pair it with the Streamlight TLR7HX. That's a good choice, Nerdist. Flea base sucks. You have to mark up to 70 to just break it. That's why I want to do my own site too. I'm going to do a Wix or a GoDaddy store for my store, but I am going to do eBay. The problem with eBay is I like electronics and stuff that I do, I get charged a 10% fee. So I always take that into account when I mark it up. But I also get a worldwide market for some of the shit. Like broken stuff, I need that worldwide market. You think you can do a series about how you started your store, what you look for, licensing, insurance, loan, not yours, but the process, how to get inventory, and how to manage it? I could. I don't know if anybody would really watch it, though. Like, nobody's watching my first range trip that I re-uploaded. But you have to cover travel big time, YouTube streamer. As long as you don't mind flying Spirit Airlines, and you have to actually sit in the middle by the rear bathroom in order to keep the plane balanced. But if you're fine with that, yeah. When SIG drops those slides and barrels, I like to get that setup going. Yeah. Is the TAC Ops ported where the macro isn't? No, the TAC Ops is just a macro with a magwell and an extra mag. Why the fuck am I the go-to for computer shit? Because you know how to do a Discord. Only if I can wear my American luchador mask. I don't care. And Sue did what? What did you do, Sue? What did I miss? Did you go take a dip? Because you don't have anything better to do. Gotcha. I'll definitely watch the series. It's my dream. That do you, McManus. I love just reading all your guys' stuff because I have all your voices in my head. I've heard a lot of you, but I honestly fucking forgot it already. Would you fight me over the last spicy chicken wings basket at your local 7-Eleven? No, because I actually like the barbecue. I would let you have it. However, I would be hexing you behind your back while you're checking out. I own a business to keep the business website up. Cost money. Yep, because you bitched out on an elk hunt. I have the step stool ready for you. Blah, blah, blah. Watched your range video. Oh, thank you, Susu. I appreciate that. Every time I see one of your videos, I always watch and like it, too. Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast? What's that? No, you bitched out, bro. Whoa, whoa. What's with all the hair? Hold on. Was that your friend when you were on vacation? Sorry, apparently I missed one. All right, I'm back. Sorry. I didn't bitch out. Just a comedy podcast. Gotcha. Would I eat a Snickers upside down to get that veiny texture on your tongue? No, I just suck a dick. So that's where you're going, right? You took the fun out of it. I did find it funny when Chris looked at the cost of a bull elk tag, though. How much is it for one? I just have a hard time justifying going to the other side of the country and meeting a random person to hunt out. He's not a random person. He's got fast cars that you might be able to reach the pedals on because race cars, they squish you way back. $288, that's not bad. How much is it to butcher the elk? That's my question. Who's the best bad man? Lego Batman was pretty cool because he was voiced by what's his name. But I still think that I really, 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 really like Ben Affleck's because he kills. Get the website up before the shirts get done. You should put a QR code in your website to it. Oh, 288 is just a cow price. Okay, what's the elk price? SFR. That's why it didn't seem bad, I guess. Oh, I have such a headache now. Hold on. By the way, kimchi. Dude, I have such a delay right now. They said all bull meat is ass in the hunting season. I want to do for cow only. Do it again. It's closed. It has pressure. It's not going to explode. Did you or any of your people catch COVID? You talking about me? Fuck, a non-skippable ad. I'm tired of that shit. Don't it bully me, I'll come. What is that from? Putting out the pill. I've had COVID twice. My parents have it every time they go on a cruise because apparently old people don't know how to not get fucking every variant of COVID. And that's rich saying old people coming from a 45-year-old man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to. COVID, the flu. No, I've actually had people that I know died from it, so. That's your fault. Were you on the boat with my old people? Also, this brand of water tastes purple. I can't explain it. It doesn't taste like grape. It just tastes purple, and it's supposed to be purified water. I don't like it. Red drink. Getting flashbacks of my mother watching you take those. Well, that was only 4, and I already took 6. No, not grape in any way. It just tastes purple. I don't know how to describe it any way other than it tastes purple. You ever look at a box of grape Kool-Aid and you're like, I know what that tastes like, but you don't actually taste it, but you can taste purple? Oh, the tag is $900, but how much to butcher the aminal when it's done? Let's say I get a good size one. Like non-grape, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. You like grape everything. I love grape Faygo. F-A-Y-G-O. Do you guys have that where you are? Faygo drink? Grape D's. I don't grape anything, dude. It can be misconstrued. No, you can... Elk tastes good when it's prepared right. It's actually a good idea. This guy puts 2 tents together. I have my first Faygo recently. They're good. Faygo, in my opinion, has more flavor than Fanta. Fugazi. What's my thoughts on high points? They're non-pretentious, so they're better than staccato, in my opinion. How much is the horse and guide fees on top of the tag? Elk summer sausage is good. Yep. Yeah, exactly. The Fago stuff is way better than the Fanta. Oh, better than Low Point. Low Point is when you're sitting there and you're snorting tuna out of the back of a dead skunk because you need that high one more time before you go and finger blast yourself. That is Low Point. Insane Clown Posse fans love Fago. Oh, well, then I guess I don't like them anymore. Oh, because cheap average bull hunt is around 15K, all in, no taxidermy. So I want to open a taxidermy shop next to a veterinary clinic, and the sign out front will be, either way, you get your animal back. I read that somewhere. What's my thoughts on the ATI pistols that look like a SIG 226 clone? I don't like any of the real 226 clones outside of the Arex 01. That's actually a better one. Tax D's. I'll tack you, dude. You keep coming in late, bro. What's up? You still packing for your move? Wait, how's it an insulated tent if there's snow on the floor of it? Kind of like brisket. I've had some horrible deer meat. I'm not a huge fan of deer meat, to be honest with you, personally. Offering the friend deals to these guys. So what exactly is a friend deal? Pay for the tag and travel. I got the rest. Ooh, that's actually a good deal. Turtle. You know, I saw your name before the turtles. I don't know why. So all you new kids that are in here, how you doing? You liking my ads that keep popping up? Ooh, Alienware. Fuck that. Fuck you, Alienware. I don't pay for shit. I pay for sex, but I don't pay for shit. What ads? Oh, I have ads on my whatchamafucket. We can do both my Grand Slams when I retire. Wife just wants to buy a sailboat. What's a Grand Slam? I get ads, and it's my channel. How many employees do you plan on bringing into your store? Oh, I'm not hiring anybody really, dude. If people, it's going to be small enough that I'm sharing space with my buddy Brandon, and we're going to run it for the most part. Wow, Denny's Grand Slam? You got to be bored to do a Denny's Grand Slam, bro. Hello, salty boy. Denny's gives you this shit. I'll give you that. Waffle House. Actually, I like their steak and hash. I've only eaten at IHOP one time. I eat enough food to make me happy, and then I puke. I'm like a bulimic, only not on purpose. Who can't hunt? I can't hunt? Aw. Then what am I going to do? September 25th through October 21st. Sorry, I have a colonoscopy those days. Come to my property in Florida, we can mud and hunt. No thanks. Florida, no thanks. I don't know who disagrees. I don't know. I've only had Waffle House a couple of times. There's one near me. It's very small. It's more like Waffle Hut. Hi, welcome to the Waffle Hut. What would you like, waffles or huts? Can't hear what this guy's doing. It's boring. Texas cheesesteak is the best. You should be tagged out first week, though, but it's a season date. It's probably in October. I've got this chick on the phone. She's been talking 20 minutes. I haven't said a word. Holy shit. I think I know who you're talking to, then. There's a gun show coming up here in Indiana, I think next month. Any advice on buying at a gun show? Don't let the fact that you're at a gun show, like, influence you into buying a gun. Trust me, there's a lot of times where the gun show is not going to give you the better deal. No, sorry, Diggity. I won't be doing that one. That's a little bit weird. That sounds like a bunch of fun. Oh, it's insane, but I want to stop the live just to watch camping videos. Is that weird? Been to a few gun. I could be sleeping. She wouldn't know or stop talking. Thank you for finishing your sentence. I've been to a few gun fights, shows. Is that an M1 Garand? Yes, that is an M1 Garand. Can't hunt this year. You have to apply prior to January 31st as a non-res or do a depreciation cow hunt in the winter. What camping shows? Just whatever populates, but I do watch Outdoor Boys because he actually started here in Northern Virginia. I have actually recognized some of the places he's been setting up. Camping and survival videos are fun to watch. Yeah, some of them are so fucking fake that they're not even good jokes, but yeah, that is true. Hunting Grand Slam is trophy, BNC, whitetail, and mule, bull, elk, and a rated bighorn. Y'all weird. Unicorn, 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 unicorn. I like a unicorn. I guess I should change my fucking post since I haven't put one up since August 12th. Here, I'll do it right now. Go to my channel. Make a community post. Me and the boys live right now. Copy this. Ow! Sorry, Joe. Keep hitting the enter button. Fat finger syndrome. You're fine. What would you recommend put into a big bug out bag? I don't have one, so during the Burst Optics Team Challenge week for your first trip out here in June. All right, well, assuming you still like me by around that time, let's set something up. Because I am going to SHOT Show next year. I don't really have a favorite subgun, just to be honest, because I don't have much experience with subguns. Oh, I will embarrass myself for Burris. I'll have to fly out a couple of my guns, though. Vegas! Yeah, I will stream from Vegas, but I don't know if I'll make any videos from Vegas because I'm just going there as a buyer. I'm not going to keep a tourniquet by my bedside, out-of-town bag, and car. So my shotgun has a tourniquet around the buttstock. My AR has a tourniquet in the buttstock, or rubber banded to it. And then I have first aid kits in both of my cars. In terms of like ammo and stuff, I have cans of ammo that I can just grab if I need to grab a can of ammo. So SHOT is in like March, isn't it? It's at the end of February. It can run into March depending on the dates that they set it. You can stream while you're here. Yeah. That'd be cool, except we can't show any guns while streaming. Or I can't hold them. How much to get you to your name and name your dog McManus when you get it? $500. Now let's wear the ATF is gay shirt at SHOT Show. It really ruffles their feather. This last year it was in February, wasn't it? SHOT Show 24, wasn't that in February? Yeah, I know. I'm not saving, bitch. No, it was January 24th, so it is the end of January. For some reason, I was thinking February. Surprise, motherfucker! Well, fuck it. Guess we won't be doing that. And you've still never been? I haven't been yet either. We can set it up like your wall. Got a few hundred rounds in the car somewhere. Yeah, I don't carry loose rounds or anything like that in my car just because I'm too close to Delaware and Maryland, and I go to Maryland a lot to visit friends. So if I go to Maryland with ammo in my car, they can get a little bitchy with loose ammo. Like, luckily, I have a lockable trunk now, so let's set up a mud wrestling tournament. I don't like to wrestle mud. Not to get political, but the Democratic has been funny as fuck to watch. That's not really political. I'll allow that. That's fine, Snuka. Hey, Dave, what's going on tonight, man? You doing good tonight? I like how you still have the 3DFX in your name. Yeah, it's just you got to be careful when you're traveling across state lines. Like Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, they get bitchy when they find loose ammo in your car. You probably keep a 21 round mag in your center console, but other than that, I just carry the 17 round with the 18th and round in the pipe. Well, when I'm carrying, I always keep the extra mag in my pocket. But yeah, when I travel, like you shouldn't have any ammo available if you're in a state that doesn't honor your CCW. They say they're like, oh yeah, you're not from here. It should be locked up in a box in your trunk. It's the best home defense shotgun moving into a kind of rough neighborhood. All depends on the price you're willing to pay, my friend. You can go with the Benelli M4 if money's not an object, but if you're looking to save some money, get a Maverick 88. They're like under $300, 12 gauge pump action 12 gauge, and they'll do the job. What's my favorite dog breed? My favorite dog breed is Labrador. Always is, always has been. Now, if you want that McManus Labrador, I'm gonna make that fat fucker fat. That's what I'll do to that fucker. No, I'm just kidding. I would never fuck up a dog just to piss off other people. So Palmetto selling Ruger 5.7s for $450. That's a pretty good deal. Gen 2 LE trade-in Glock 17s for $300. That's a pretty good deal. My balls hurt. No general reason. Like Callie, it's locked in the trunk too. Yeah, it sucks. Neo mags seem neat, but their pricing, I wouldn't worry about bent or whatever getting into the mag, lint, or the round getting pushed into the casing too much. Yeah. What's my choice for night sights and preference on rear blackout? I do prefer a rear blackout, so I will usually go with something like an XS Big Dot for the front with the high vis paint around the night sight if I'm going to do night sights, but typically most of my guns are fiber optic blackout, and I just learned to shoot. No, I'm just fucking with you. I've never willingly put like Trigicon branded night sights on a gun. If it comes with it, they're nice, but that's never been my first shot or choice. But XS Big Dot or Ameriglows on Glocks, it's a very popular choice. Zaxxon, you have a good one. You be good there in California. I thought of Mossberg 500, but there's so many different choices. Mossberg 500 is an uprated Maverick 88. The Maverick 88 has the same basic setup as a Mossberg 500. They're both made by Mossberg, but it's just a little bit cheaper. Like I said, your price range is going to determine what you get. I use a Mossberg 930 tactical semi-auto shotgun. I heard it crash last night at like 11:30, and I cleared my house with my AR. Halfway through, I realized I was butt naked. What the fuck would have happened if I was hands-on? Wonder what bad guys would think. What you really want to do if you realize you're naked while you're clearing your house, just start rubbing one out so that you're hard, so that when you come around the corner, not only do they see a big dude with an AR, but they also see an erection. XS is a competitive sponsor here to Joe get you with those guys too. I actually they gave me a review sample way back in the day of a set of their sights that I put on a Glock. I haven't really talked to them since then. But yeah, that would be awesome, SFR, if you got me in contact with them. Like I said, I gotta get my fucking guns back one way or another. One good sponsored video, and I could literally get all my guns back. Another thing is that something like a Benelli might mean more expensive hot loads compared to a pump running like everything. Yeah, that's the thing to also keep in mind too. But that's why I said Maverick 88, Mossberg 500, 590 A1, Remington 870, any of those. You have an AR, you're scared to use it because you have neighbors and kids. Yeah, then definitely go with the 12 gauge with like birdshot. Less likely to puncture everything. As aluminum receiver versus the 870 mid steel, that alone make the choice easier. No. Price is a big difference, dude. The 870 is, wait, no. I don't think the 870 is much more than a 500, is it? McManus will sponsor. So will you, Stone. Doesn't matter where in the country you are. If you need a key made, you contact my sponsor, Ston Haven Key Works. He's out of North Carolina. It's a little bit of a trip, and if you already have your keys to your car, you probably don't need them. But just do it anyways, motherfucker. Need your guns back. Yeah, I know. I'll send you the owner of the Thunder Beast info. That'll be good fit with your SOT. Awesome, dude. Appreciate that. Thanks for the tips, man. No problem, Colin. I'd sponsor it, but he won't do the ad the way I want it. If you're paying for an ad, I'll do the ad any way you want it. Questionable keywords. I will do an ad however it's written. An ad is different from a sponsor spot. Like 500 is better in every way. Most people do that too. Think that same thing, broke boy. I'm a Mossberg guy myself. Where are your guns? In a little place called the Pawn Shop, because I'm a broke ass bitch who needed to do things and I didn't want to take out a loan or use credit cards. I have credit cards. I just didn't want to use them. Mischief machines and increased precision. You know what I'm going to do real quick? Although I do need it. Fuck. I need to get it. Where's the email I just missed? If they still got them, I'm going to get one of these. Alrighty, hang on 1 second. 1 second. Not a chance, my 870 Police Magnum. SFR will sponsor you. I told you probably in October. Hit me up with the deets. I only have to cross freedom loving states. Yep. 1 second. Do I want to, though? You talk about the Armory Craft trigger on the 320. Sure. The one they sent me, fucking hell. Credit cards go flying. Yeah. Credit cards go brrr. So Armory Craft sent me their dual adjustable trigger. I actually got the thing for it right here. Hang on a second. So this is the one they sent me. The 320 dual adjustable trigger. So it has both pre-travel and over-travel set screws. So you can adjust where it sits. You can see that the way I have it sitting right now, it's just barely touching the inside of the FCU. So it's pushing the trigger back just a little bit so that I don't have to pull it as far. The reset is is really much shorter than the factory trigger, which is what I want. You won't do what again? Don't dox yourself again with cards. That's why I dropped them on the floor instead of going, here they are. Have you shot a PSA crank? No, I haven't. PSA is going to have Mossberg clones that come red dot cut. That's interesting. Well, I'm debating. Do I pay $299 for a Gen 2 Glock 17 clone trade-in? Is that trigger a first of its kind? No, there's competition triggers. Like, that trigger is technically more of a competition-based trigger. It's the name of the live. I won't do that again. Do what? Oh, I accidentally doxed myself and McManus, Bob. A reflex sight, Stone. So you get one with like a 62 MOA dot, so you can just have an aiming area. But yeah, should I get a Gen 2 Glock 17 for $299? Is it worth it? I haven't bought a Glock in a while. Nah, I'm good. I was going to do it, but I'm not going to. How do you keep the recoil down? It's hard to, because the G2 is technically a compact gun, even though it's not really a compact gun, but it's basically a compact gun. You could put a light under the nose if it's got a rail, depending on which G2 you have. I've never played with night fusion. You want to buy a ported barrel? Well, you're going to need a ported slide to match, but yeah, go for it. Hey, Vic, what's going on? So G-Force is doing their shotgun, their semi-auto AR. Dude, I almost did it. I was just about to do it, and I decided not to. Look at that. A Gen 2, no finger grooves, none of that bullshit. 299 bucks. I really was thinking about it, but then I decided not to. And I didn't dox my dumbass self this time. People worry about doxing, not hard to find someone. No. The document I showed had his full name, my full name, and both of our cell phone numbers. I don't care about an address doxing, but my phone number is not public record. Don't do it, thank me later. Yeah, and also with 300 bucks, I'd rather buy some other shit. I can pick up 2 of my guns for 300 bucks, so I'll just get 2 of my guns back. But anyways, have to keep pimping out my shit, so I'm doing shirts. They're going to be olive shirts. They just say Jimmini Show on it, and they'll have an American flag on the shoulder. 25 bucks, you got to cash at me or Zelle me. I ain't feeling the Glock, gotta be honest. That's okay. Neither am I. It's completely destroyed. It doesn't look like a rainbow toy at all. Thank God for being allergic. How about hats? Maybe for another run. My guy does hats, but then he does moral patches that you put on the hats. He doesn't do stitching. So, not sure about ported, depending on what you're trying to do. For EDC, no go. Yeah, that's true. Yo, lol, Jesus, Joe. Thank you. Have you ever bought a gun you didn't shoot before you sold it? Yeah, 100%. My very first Kel-Tec Sub 2K, I actually bought brand new, or not brand new, I bought it from my buddy and sold it immediately. Sending to the right Cash App. Don't be a dumbass. Well, here's the thing, Panda. My email is linked to my Cash App, so it shows it, but the problem is it doesn't allow me to log in and accept it because my name is different. You need to get a patch. Well, I will definitely get the patches made. Maybe I'll talk to him when I send off the final list of sizes I need. I'll see if he can just get me patches. 100% buy hats, wear them on the daily. When and if you drop one, email me. Well, as my website gets closer to being uploaded and operational, I will put that up too in my descriptions. Yep. I'm probably sure that if I put a rainbow Glock anything on a t-shirt or a hat or a hoodie, I would get instantly sued by Glock. Also, my buddy Tate, you guys have never met him, but he's the guy that sold that I got the Glock 2019 that was cut down to a 26 that I turned into a Glock 45. It turns out he has a Glock tattoo on his hand that he did for himself. So, interesting. Change the C to G to C, so it'll say clock. Well, yeah, I could just leave out the one line and then it would say clock. That would be funny. Would you be selling blades on your site? Well, yes. So here's what's going to happen. I'm doing the GoDaddy. I'm going to host my videos. I'm going to have my merch and stuff, and it will have a link to my FFL. So I'm doing an online gun and knife store. So I'll be able to do knives, whatever, and you can order it and have it shipped to your local FFL. And friends and family will get discounts, so you guys will get one. Just do a random with Joe in it. Say that Remington does all the LE government line out at a different shop, the 870, 700, and M24, for example. Again, it's one of the things I don't really know much about, so. Or a rainbow with Jimmini in it. You just had to get the mini in there, didn't you? I would look into other options than GoDaddy. You know what? I was able to buy the domain name for 43 bucks. So, and it was highly rated for basic use. I'm not looking for professional use. Like my store is going to get a different website. Rifle build, my unique AR with the binary trigger. It's got a palmetto lower, Franklin Armory binary trigger, unique AR upper with a Bravo Company bolt and Bravo Company charging handle. And then probably my Para Ordnance Blackout 1911. Plan on drop shipping, or do you plan to carry product in overhead? I'm not going to carry product in overhead. That was one of the agreements I made with the people that own this property because they don't want a full, like, brick and mortar, full ass gun store in here. So I'm going to do a reinforced room for my office that I showed last live stream. We're going to reinforce the door and the windows for that. So that's just going to become like a storage for pickup. But we're also going to do drop shipping to FFLs and whatnot. Jimmini sounds good, Joe. Nah. Wix and Bluehost. Yeah, Wix will probably be the other one I go with. So I just went with the first one I could to get my domain name, and then I'll figure it out later. Masad Ayub dropping a slide on an empty chamber. I just want to take a slide off of a gun and drop it on a cat to see if it actually meows. How's it going tonight? Pretty good, Eberm. What's up? Sell the Buckmaster 2.0. Only knife I have any interest in. I can get you that, dude. Easily get a Buckmaster. I've also been meaning to ask, do you have any thoughts or opinions on PSA nickel boron BCG? I want to get an upgraded one better than mil-spec, but not like a $500 one. If it is a nickel boron one, then it's at least worth trying, and they're not too expensive, so give it a shot. Hey, old man Jenkins, what happened? I passed the hell out. Why did you have to restart? I doxed myself and McManus. What's the deal with these super safeties I've seen popping up everywhere? They're still in court. Go with an FRT. They won their case for sure, so and it's probably a better product in my opinion. I need FNX Tactical for under $8,000. If you go Wix, they have your site and hosting. If you build on WordPress, you own it, and then find the hosting yourself. I will have to check out Wix then. Perfect the way they are. For the price of my Benchmades, I could have bought another pistol. Yep. Have you played with Ease knives? They were always a good seller for us. I know they do down at Liberty. I personally don't know much about them. I hate Health Patrol. Their printers are a crime against humanity. What's a good printer for school printing PowerPoints? I use a Canon MG3200 for just regular paperwork and stuff. It uses ink cartridges. They seem to last pretty long. HP sucks. I won't use HP because they nerf their printers. If you use an aftermarket toner cartridge in an HP, it slows it down to 4 pages a minute, black and white. They only made 500, and you can use it as a boat anchor. Interesting. The super safety was on the AR-15. It was basically a way to make it have an increased rate of fire. I don't know why they called it a safety, but cheapest I found is $750. Gotcha. We're talking about whatever you guys want to. Now, you'll lose me while you're doing it, but I have no problem sitting here reading your shit. Why don't most ceiling fans have a reverse switch? Why do? I don't know. That's weird. Maybe so that you can get the colder air up higher to try to circulate it that way. Since hot air rises, maybe, if you have it set like that, it'll pull the air up. I didn't know fans had reverses. I have 2 Benchmates. Depends on what I'm wearing on which one I carry. Yours won't print anything if it's not a genuine HP. Yeah, I made a short of me destroying my HP when it did that. You do an awesome job reading most of the comments. I try to, Mr. Dave. Irony's sake, I should have just not read that one, but I'm too good a guy. Joe's right about fans. There's different ways to circulate the air. Gotcha. Yeah, because some houses have floor-mounted HVACs, so yeah, I guess it's so that you can convection cook yourself. You're still on that Ralphus, huh? Get one, Sue. Get one, and I will get a plane ticket to come help you film yourself shooting it. Most fans do have a reverse switch just for the reason you stated there. Huh. I'm good at guessing. When you put in the Echelon video up. As soon as you let me borrow it again, since I accidentally deleted it off my phone. It's so all the dust falls on you when you reverse the fan. For Ralphus rounds, they're not cheap. As a respected HVAC tech for just under 5 years, don't waste your money on Glocks. She can fly for free. She can. I can't. They were tactically acquired from somewhere, Susu. Ah. So I used to know a guy who used to tell us that they do like range training and stuff, and they would just take all the extra ammo they had. Favorite holster brand? Don't have one, SEB. I just like different holsters. I have like 20 or 30 from my 1911s. All different brands, just whatever I happen to be using. Lately, I've been using a Galco 1791 and Urban Carry have been the 3 brands I've been carrying. Hey, Ty, just stopping to say what's up. Hey, what's up, dude? Have you compared the Echelon FCU to the 320? The 320 has a simpler FCU, in my opinion. And the last time I took apart an Echelon FCU, it was a bitch and a half to me because I turned it the wrong way and one of the pins slid partially out, and I couldn't get it back together, and I was being a little bitch and crying about it. Just buy one Glock, don't buy a bunch of them. They're all the same. Pretty much, Panda. Yeah, exactly, dude. Depends on what I'm doing. So my Galco is a belt loop one outside the waistband, but on the belt. So I carry that in the store. It cants my gun forward so that when I'm grabbing back for it, I grab the grip first. My Urban Carry is an inside the waistband leather that I can wear at 4 o'clock or inside my pocket. And then my 1791 is also an inside the waistband that I wear from time to time, but it's a thicker leather, so I don't always wear that one. But it's more secure than the Urban Carry because the Urban Carry is a little bit loose. It has trigger guard retention, but I don't use it very often. My wife just bought me McChicken nuggies and I'm trying out Joe's method. You are a psychopath. Dude, eat all the breading off first and then dunk it. It's the only way to do it. Night Fusion sight. Like I said, I've never tried them. Let me look it up to see if I've even seen. I think they look cool. So they kind of do the Ameriglow thing where they have the high visibility, right? Ha! McDonald's has buffalo sauce now. Yeah, dude, I always get that. Blade Tech has been a crazy good holster brand for me. The inside waistband holder for 25 bucks. It can't be beat. That's a good price, dude. I'm running Black Point Tactical while I do that for my daughter. She doesn't like the crispy outside of the chicken nuggies. Tentacore! Bubble, 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 bubble. We're going to get the boba tea? I wanted to have the boba tea. Will you give me the boba tea? I want the boba tea. Boba tea. I want a dog, but I'm going to wind up with a mouse. Although he hasn't come out today. It might be a girl. It was brown. McDonald's buffalo sauce mixed with barbecue sauce is mind-blowing. Never done that. You tried eating a cookie? What about the cookie? Was it a good cookie? Did you enjoy your cookie? Would you fly or drive here? Depends on what kind of lead-up time I have, SFR. If it was one of those things where it was a short time, honestly, if I want to bring a couple of my guns, I would probably drive. You starting that shit again. No, I'm not. Be sure to hit the like button, everyone. Considering Michael Jackson owns Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson's estate owned Elvis Presley's catalog, both. But I'd probably drive SFR just so I could put more guns in there. Yeah, if I'll definitely have the dog by then. So yeah, I'm not gonna kennel him or crate him or anything like that, or leave him in a kennel or anything. I wouldn't do that to a dog. Sorry, autocorrect. Try eating a cookie to lure the mouse out. Oh, dude, I was showing this earlier, Cody. So you remember this one? I opened it before, and I was trying to catch him using this. He ate a little bit of the sugar, but he refused to eat the lemon cake. So, yeah, even a mouse won't eat a Hostess. Is that a universal? It's an inland. I didn't notice your background is different. It is a little bit. I moved and then I added some LED strip. I'm guessing the only person who owns their own plane. I wanted to buy a plane when I was younger because I went to school for aviation. In high school, I went to an aviation magnet, so we spent every day at Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport, and I got to hang out and see how engines were rebuilt and stuff like that. And I have like 25 hours, so not enough to get my private license, even if it was still a transferable license number. But yeah, I had like 25 hours in a Cessna. I'm not the first king of controversy. I'm the worst thing since Elvis Presley. Why does that sound like Eminem? Those lemon cakes are bomb. Yeah, they are. But like I said, even a mouse won't eat them, so that says something about it. T-Rex makes some good stuff. The Ironside. I'm looking into getting a license to fly. It's actually not hard to get a private flying license. If all you want is a visual flight rating like single engine Cessna, it takes 40 hours of training, as well as you have to do touch and go in private flights or solo flights. Takes 40 hours. It's a nice gun. I had a Universal and love the way it's shot. Yep. Always thought getting your pilot license would be cool. Yeah, but the overall, it gets expensive to do it. My buddy Brandon, his wife is getting hers. She worked for FAA stuff, and she's getting hers. I think she already has it. Send me a bag of regular peanuts. No, I'm just gonna put some peanut. I'm gonna get a what's the Payday. I'm gonna get a Payday candy bar, and I ordered those humane traps because I want to trap it alive to see if he's cool. If he's cool, I'm gonna keep him as a pet. But I'm gonna put those in there, and I'm gonna try to catch him. Cessna makes noise when stalling. Sounds like just my alarm clock back in the day. I woke up in a cold sweat when that sound went off. Oops, sorry, Roy. Not a jet. Mine are prop driven. Too much for type here. Yep. Yeah. Well, still, owning your own plane is badass, dude. I always wanted to get a license for helicopters. Don't get a helicopter, dude, then you're going to die. Look at everybody that owns them. Bobby Allison, Davey Allison, Kubi. So my game crashed right when the game ended. You should be in here watching this game, motherfucker. The training costs a lot. Yep, that's what actually... Well, yeah, so you need 40 hours of flight time, but you also need, I think it's like 2 or 3 solo flights to get your actual VFR pilot's license. So I think it's like, what, $700 a lesson, and they're 2-hour lessons. So you're talking 14 grand, 10 grand to get your license. How far are you from Manassas? My company will eventually send me their location for a week of training. If you're close, we should meet up or something. I am about 45 minutes from Manassas. So if you do come out here for that, dude, I will meet up with you, no problem. Someday I'll have a helo. Technically, SFR, if you get a prototype helo or a private home built, you can buy one right now. You don't even need a license for a private helo. You thought it was expensive. Yeah. I love you, Dad. I love you, son. Kobe wasn't the pilot. It's all right. He wasn't really the captain of his basketball squad either. Actually, I usually say Kobe Cobain when I throw something nowadays. I know, but I'm not that dumb. I'd want an MD600 and OJ6 clone. Dude, you can buy an old military Blackhawk. Learn to fly an old military Blackhawk SFR. Oh, that is a UH-60. Excuse me. Let's see. So if you go to controller.com, that's where they sell ex-military things. You can buy one. They aren't listing the prices, but you can definitely buy one. You can buy a 1985 UH-60A Blackhawk. Okay, man. SFR, can you imagine doing like a hog hunt down in Texas out of the side of one of them bitches? Who cares if you need 2 pilots? You get 2 pilots and then you sit on the side and fucking shoot the shit out of stuff from your side of your plane. Pilot. Even if you own the plane, any licensed pilot can teach you, I think. Yeah, well, no, you have to get an instructor rating if you want to actually instruct somebody to get their license. And I would not trust anybody that just has. So this one gives you an idea on how much it's going to cost, because this is $65,000 a month to lease this one. So this one's a 85, and it looks like it was used in movies. That would be freaking awesome. Yep. Helicopter and planes are way different. I've been in a few, but they scare the shit out of me. Yeah, I don't trust helicopters, dude. Oh, they can auto-rotate. Yeah, they fall like a fucking rock when that fails. I'm off to bed. See you fucks Friday. All right, Chris. They have to have CFI training for the hours to count. Yep. Certified flight instructor. Yep. Let's look at turbine military aircraft. Actually, I don't want to sell my aircraft. I want to go back. So let's look at jet aircraft. Let's go category. Jet aircraft. Turbine military aircraft. Let's see what they got for planes. I'd like an L-39. I own them like, what, $4 million? Well, if it's $65,000 a month to lease one, it's probably more than that. Landing a Cessna and crosswinds is just a good old butt-puckering fun. You can buy a Bombardier. They aren't listing the price, though. Nobody wants to list the price all of a sudden. Last time I saw a McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom, it was $1.8 million. Who was the other mod that did Jiu-Jitsu every stream day? Does he still come on? Yeah, that was Crypto Walker. He's still here. He's actually at Jiu-Jitsu right now. He was here earlier. I went from looking at a $300 Glock to looking at a $1 million helicopter. I'm a dipshit. How often do you recommend cleaning your weapon after how many rounds? Thanks. It all depends on the situation that you're using your gun in, my friend. All right, Bob. So if you're just going to the range, whatever, clean it whenever you want. I clean after every range trip because I find it very therapeutic to do. But some people will go thousands of rounds in their Glocks without cleaning them. But I clean them whenever I get some downtime. It's therapeutic for me. F4 parts are restricted items like F14s because Iran uses them. They are restricted, but they are legal to own F4s, so you can get one that's flight ready. The last flight ready one I saw was 1.8. We were going to buy one when I was younger. So it's on Trade-A-Play plane. They've actually dropped the price by a lot. So this is a 1959 McDonnell Douglas. It is legal for private ownership in flight. It's currently the price has been reduced to $950,000 because it's been up for sale for so long. They say it'll take $1 to $1.25 million to get it flight worthy again. So you can buy a house or you can buy an F4 Phantom, but the problem is there's very few airports that would allow you to actually maintain and fly an F4 Phantom because of noise complaints. Although I win the fucking lottery, I'm buying an F4 Phantom. There's one sunk in a pond in Sparks. Just go and salvage it. Lol. No, I'm good. Probably cost more to salvage it than it would be to buy that one. Anyways, accurate description how dry land hockey training went. I felt like shit and that ice isn't ice. I mean, I got a Happy Meal after, so not all that bad. Nice. Spend $5K an hour flying as well. Yep. Buy the Phantom and land it wherever you want. Well, what's funny is the picture they're showing, even though it's got more modern vehicles in the background, it has simulated weapons. So I find that funny. But it needs about $1 million of work, but they dropped the price in half. So it used to be 1.8 with $1 million in work required. But now they're just saying that it needs engine overhaul, ejection seats, and the avionics replaced, which is not much. And it says it's the only flight-capable Phantom that can be owned, operated, and flown by a private individual or an organization. So this is the only one in the U.S. still that is for sale that is private, flyable, ownable. Are there any Civ F-111s? Hold on, I'll tell you. Wait, no, there are no F-111s that are available. Oh, wait, there is. They aren't giving the price, but they do have the seller's information. Oh, they're listing it as parts, though. Fuel bill will be like $8K. Thanks, but no thanks. It's very expensive to fly one, but think about it, though. $8K, it used to cost $10,000 to fly Concorde across the ocean. So if you could fly a Phantom privately owned and fly across the country for $8K, come on, that's like G6 money. Let's see. Ooh, they got Warbirds. Let's see what Warbirds they got. I just built a kit plane. That's the cheapest way to go. It's still about $150K. You can buy a TA-4J Skyhawk for 3.2. See, that's more expensive than the freaking other one. Let's see. You can buy a Grumman HU-16. That's the one they use for firefighting. You can buy an AT-6. This is fun. That's like G6 money, and it comes with the perk of everyone getting out of your way. Lol. Exactly, dude. You do a low fly pass in a fucking F4 Phantom, everybody gets the hell out of your way. Why does going cheap on a plane build seem scary? Doesn't it, though? What round count do guns run their best? At least 100 rounds for break-in, be it through the factory or on your own. Oh, we can buy a Canada Air jet. Ooh, a Saab. And it's only 250 grand. There's your plane, SFR. It's a Saab. So it's got the key in the middle. Look at that. You should buy that one, dude. It's got parts and shit. I love the flying brick. Yeah, Boeing's also about to have a really cheap freaking low Earth orbit space station recovery vehicle. Didn't a Saab catch the SR71? No, that was a MiG-25. A MiG-25 caught it, but its engines deteriorated and it had to make an emergency landing. I took your advice, shaved my entire body. My lice problem is gone, but now I'm covered in ingrown hairs and I'm itching and burning all over. Dude, you only asked me about the lice, Mario. I bet your neck of the woods has way more restricted airspace in much of the country. Oh, yeah, dude. We've got the Pentagon, Washington, D.C., the White House. Yeah, we've got Langley, Quantico. Yeah, we've got everything over here. How the fuck you all? I'm over. Lamau. What the hell did you just type, Michael? Oh, you can buy a Bell UH-1. Come on, you know you want a Huey. SFR, you need a Huey. It's only 1.35, dude. Come on, one sponsored thing. SR71 Blackbird cost. Maybe if you're the U.S. government. Come on, you know you want a Huey. Look, it's a Huey. And it's got updated avionics, dude. It looks like 2005 Dodge Ram. Dude, for your pest control, McManus, get a Huey. Take it to Vietnam, give flashbacks. Grandpa, we're going on a helicopter ride. Really? What? And then you bring him out to the Huey, and he stabs you with a spork. I'd buy a Huey. They'd hear your ass coming 8 miles away. Yeah, but what are they going to do about it? F-86 Sabre. Dude, 125 grand. Come on. For a jet aircraft? For 125 grand? Less than that home-built dude had. Was it a Saab 37? I thought it was a... I could have swore it was a 25. We got some restricted airspace here in Columbus. They'll hear you fortunate. Yeah, look at that. Let's see if it's airworthy, though. Condition, used. Can't fly because it's got a cracked turbine blade, so it needs a full engine rebuild probably. Yeah, but it's serial number 1000 and it's Canadian, which means it's never seen any actual real like military use. If we all put our money together, we can probably buy something. According to the Googler, it was the only fighter jet to lock onto an SR-71. Yeah, I could have swore a MiG-25 caught one. It was a MiG-31 in 1986, but it wasn't able to shoot it down. So the MiG-25, they were designed to counter the SR-71 Blackbird speed, but it never was able to shoot one down. You lost me at planes. Sorry. Yeah, well, it's because the SR-71 Blackbird uses what are called scramjets. They're not true ramjets. It's not too fast to shoot down. It's just we don't have the right munitions yet. Mach 3 is not unobtainable nowadays, but it was during those times. You could shoot down a MiG-20. You could shoot down an SR-71 now. But the SR-71 was able to maintain its speed easier because it doesn't use regular traditional turbines. So it has turbines until it gets up to altitude, and basically it converts from a turbine into a ramjet. They call it a scramjet. So basically it's just sucking in the air and detonating it and shooting it out the back of the plane. So it doesn't run like a regular turbine. We do need F-15s. F-15s are still valid fucking combat planes, dude. A-10s are still valid combat planes. You saw an SR-21. That's cool. How'd we get onto buying aircraft? I don't know. We just started talking about planes. Flew down to Edwards. That's cool. Oh, it's too fast to shoot down. Mach 3 is the unclassified speed. The Russians shot a bunch of missiles at them. They couldn't catch it, the SR-71. Yeah, so what you do is you plan on the turning radius of the SR-71. If you're trying to shoot one down and it's starting a turn to turn around, if you can actually calculate the distance based on its current moving speed, if you can, without being detected, get into their arc, you could easily intercept an SR-71, because an SR-71 at Mach 3 will cover 3 states while doing a U-turn. Because it's going so fast that it can't just pull back and make a turn. It actually has to do a slow turn. So if the SR-71 doesn't detect you, let's say it's flying into Russian airspace and it's turning around, it's going to cover the vast majority of Russia's airspace while turning around. If you can get a plane to its intercept at its turnaround point where it's finally ready to straighten up and fly back, you can intercept it. I've closed the receiving end of an A-10. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to be there. Yeah, it was literally a plane that was built around the gun. I know what you were talking about, Panda. You'd have to do it completely undetected. You never be able to unless there was a serious problem. They just blew over Russia and popped out over Canada. Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, they wouldn't turn. They did it in testing. They did it with the YF-12A, which was the trainer version, which I sat in at Fort Snelling Air Force, or Fort Snelling Air Base in Minnesota. They had the YF-12 there for a while on display. The YF-12 was the one. They started the turn at like Montana, and it was 3 states to do a U-turn. Hard putting white lithium grease in a stock spring AR makes quieter and smoother. I'm sure it could. Satellites made high-speed planes useless. Yes, thank you, Korea, for making Samsung products. They turn around all the time over the U.S., just not a mission. Yeah, exactly. It's probably faster for them to just keep going straight. That's why they did retire her. Also, basically, an SR71 is kind of like the AK of airplanes. It leaks fuel like a sieve when it's sitting on the ground because of the tolerances. As it's going hypersonic, it fucking heats up so much that the body panels close. If you ever see an SR71 that's ready for a mission sitting on the ground, you'll see that it's got a pool of avgas around it, and they have to refuel after they take off before they can even start their mission. Also, it's hard to keep the paint on them. I like air paints. Oh yeah, that's what we were looking at. So use lapping compound on the air spring and buffer, then set it on the couch and plug it back and forth for hours. Super smooth and quiet after that. It leaks out hundreds of gallons. Absolutely. While it's sitting there just idling and driving around, you betcha. 3 states to make a U-turn. That's like the gray hairs that drive near me in Florida. Pretty much. The SR-71 was highly refined and amazing, well-designed thing that was retired as soon as it became obsolete. The AK is a clapped-out pile of shit that's still towed around by the poor communities to this day. So what does that make the B-52? Dude, I want this because it's just ridiculous looking. Dude, I just found the Bumblebee variant of an airplane. It's from 1947. Look at those lines on a 1947 aircraft, dude. That's fucking great. Dude, it looks like a freaking aero, what do they call those? But it's got modern avionics, so it's ready to go. Dude, that is cool. It's a Republic RC3CB. How many AR mags should you have for one AR? You should have as many as you're comfortable owning, but I'd say probably 4 minimum. They knew what they were doing. Yeah, no kidding, dude. Dude, it's a cool-ass plane, but it's more expensive than that F-86. I just like looking at stuff. He says 10, I said minimum 4, so we're right there. Oh, we're starting to get into the old military stuff now. How about some World War III stuff? How about a 1943 North American SNJ-4? By the way, for all you youngins, they literally used a stick to fly it. So when people say dead stick, that's literally what they meant by a stick. It's literally a piece of fucking metal that they grabbed and flew with. Had good times once with a bench seat. Not in an airplane. I like the F4U Corsair, which is interesting because I didn't know back in the day that I was going to like airplanes with that wing design. I'm having fun with this stuff. Ooh, you can buy a DC-3. I didn't think those were around anymore. I thought those were all pulled. It's only had 450 hours since its restoration. It's a Pan American paint job restored to executive condition. Fly it back to the UK in June for the 80th anniversary. Dude, a DC-3. What's the Russian 5th gen fighter? Isn't that like the MiG-37? Isn't that a 5th gen? Fucking communists chased out the air races of Reno. That shit pisses me off. F4U Corsair. I really need to start doing some other shit. Fucking communists. Let's see a Patriot, Target, Black Panda. You see Top Gun Maverick? I saw it 4 times in theaters. Yeah, and I have it on thingy. Yeah. Oh, that's why I was looking at the wrong thing. F4A. Nope, nothing's available. SU-57, a Sukhoi. Flew in a DC tail dragged when I was a kid. Nice. Do you keep everything one password or each thing has its own password? I use one of those password managers, and then I use the Authenticator app on my phone. Everything has two-factor. I actually learned about it by playing Microsoft Flight Sim. Yes, you can, 100%. Until you get into one of those weird things, and then you fucking lock up like a bitch. Hey, we need $1 million. We can get a Learjet 31A. P47 was cool. My favorite World War II is the P38. They make AR F4 Corsair and then the P38. They make AR-15s that have folding stocks. You can shoot them folded. You can ask. No. You need the buffer for a standard AR-15. I'm trying to think. There are models that can be shot with side folders, but I can't remember what brand it was. P51 was a cool one. I like the P51D, which is like the spiritual grandfather to the F-16. Yeah, and when they put the, do you remember when they did the F-16 with the thrust vectoring nozzle? They were testing the engines that they were going to eventually put on like the F-22s and shit. Those were some ridiculously maneuverable planes. I said guns. Let's see the G-spot. I haven't been on the live. Oh, dude, it looks like shit, dude, because the tattoo went bad, so it ripped all the coloring out. I'll do an update photo when it fully heals. It was good, but P47 had massive firepower. Yep. T28, Douglas 85. I'm trying to find one, but all I keep running into is regular shit. You like planes, but not heights. There are some ARs that you can shoot with them folded, dude. Well, technically, AR platform guns like the SIG MCX is technically an AR style, but it's a non-reciprocating thing. So I've been talking about wanting to get my pilot's license. You should, dude. You can buy a BF-109, dude. That's what we need. We need to go jamming. You can put it with your Mini. Mitchell Schmidt F109. Yeah, that's what McManus needs. McManus with his, I'm American, but I drove a German car. Now you need to buy a German plane. You'd rather have the Focke-Wulf 190? I hear you. They don't have the price listed, so I'm going to assume it's too much. Got them when I was younger, and since I know how kind of soft-skinned and I started to gain muscle, it started to look misplaced after we do it. Yeah. Well, what are you doing, Step Brew? You drive a fucking Chrysler. I do. Still not a German give-up company. See, the Americans took the German shit and fucked it up. Same way that those occupied countries did when they would put dummy rounds in the guns of the enemy planes. Your cousin flew A-10s. You know a lot about them? Yeah, they're some of the freaking beefiest freaking airplanes ever, dude. All right, I'm done looking at airplanes for now. First car was a Mazda 626. My first car was a Dodge Omni, 1990 Dodge. Technically, my first car was a 1986 Pontiac Grand Am SE two-door with the 3-liter. But my second car, I had to buy it from my dad, was a 1990 Dodge Omni. Driver's side airbag car. That were made. There's only one German ME 109 flying today. All the other ME 109s are Spanish. Got it. Ooh, somebody wants the AC-130. I want the one with all the guns in it. How much would it be to own a train? Can you own a train? Can you own a train? How much? Can a person buy a train? In the U.S., yes, you can buy a train. Where you store it would be up to you. Most private trains are either stored in private tracks owned by their owners or they rent some storage on somebody else's track. You'd have to talk to a train manufacturer if you want to buy a brand new one. Most of the big railroad companies have some sort of old property. The cost can vary. Private train car can cost fully restored vintage rail car can cost between $500 and $1 million. Amtrak approved car can cost between $150 and $600. You can also buy a disused rail car for around $200 and restore it. They can still cost six figures. The cost you'll need to pay Amtrak to tow your car, which starts at $4 per mile. A used steam power locomotive can cost between $8,000 and $145,000. New starter kit can be between $46,000 and $80,000. You talked to FabFest? No, I haven't spoke to him in a long time, but I know he was doing pretty bad. My first car was a hand-me-down 2000s buggy. My second was my old dream car, a 2016 Mustang GT. Took a long time to buy it, though. Well, good for you, brother. My first car was a 98 Honda Accord that was stock with a big-ass fucking spoiler. Ah. Is there a budget SIG? Yeah, the stock P320 and carry or full-size base 320 is like $500. It's about as close as you can get to a budget SIG. New locomotive can range between several hundred thousand to $1 million, several $1 million. You can get 365s for like 300. Well, used, but not new. Really sucks. Yeah, he had a bunch of medical shit, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, used guns are a completely different story. Your first car was a 92 Park Avenue? You fucking old young whippersnappers. I hate you all. I love you all. Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck me. You're an old school Dodge fan, aren't you? Unfortunately, yeah. Would I say that it's a problem? No. Now, I do have specifics that I look for in a Chrysler product or a Dodge product. Hemi, rear-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive. I will not do a V6. I will not do a front-wheel drive. I will not do a fucking minivan. I will not do any of their commercial vehicles. Oh, Magic. He's in New Vegas, so Nevada somewhere, Reno, Humphreys, or whatever. So he can get them. I've paid under $200 for one, buying them off of a customer. Will you do a Hummer? I don't know you that well, DeMarcus. GLHS, yes, the Omnis. Goes like hell some more. What's one gun you want really doesn't have a purpose outside of scratching that cool factor itch? For me, it's a transferable PPSH 43. Don't really have one, broke boy. I've had most of the guns. I've put my mind to it. Throw a Cummings or a Duramax in it, then yes. No, I don't like trucks. Some old school Dodges are actually fucking good. They can be $399 for an MC9 and call it a day. Agreed. Where did you do with that blacksmith safe? The double size gun one, it's just sitting on my couch, dude. Hummers are unnecessarily bulky. I use the box to mail something, though. So I think YouTube pulled some of my videos because my views for the last 28 days went from 1.9 million down to 400,000. So I think YouTube pulled a couple of my videos, but they didn't send me any email. So, you know, fuck them. Black Panda, what's up? DeMarcus is saying hi to everybody all of a sudden. Hello, 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 hello. I'm watching the movie There Will Be Blood again. I always forget how much I love this. Never seen it. Supercharger or turbocharger? Because I like lazy power, I'm going to go with the supercharger. Turbochargers just require so much extra work. Still would die to see you swing an LS swap Miata. I would drive one, but I would never build one. So I'm one of those weird dudes that believes that it should be brand on brand when you come to swaps and shit. So if you have a Chrysler product, be it it could be a Fiat, a Ferrari, a Dodge, whatever, a corporate owned vehicle should only have that corporation owned engines in it. And that's just a personal thing. I think it's fucking lazy to take a 32 Ford and throw a Chevy 350 small block in it because you're just fucking lazy and you want your distributor in the back and you don't know how to make a good looking car. Somewhere around here, I have the brochure I got from the Army about Humvees, not the place to start a family on, obviously, basically not fucking them. Nice. If Tron bikes were real, would you want one? I can't even ride a tricycle. Why would they pull the video? Because it violated something somewhere. It's nighttime for me and the Pregger wifey. I'll see you on Friday. I'm going to try to watch every stream like I used to. I miss it. Peace, love, and happiness to all, unless you're the IRS or the FBI. Absolutely. Diggity. We'll see you next time, bro. Yeah, Supercharger is cheaper too. I mean, I did it anyways, but I kept the brochure because nobody would ever believe that. So McManus just admitted to going with the Marines in a Humvee and getting it on. Tusu just comes back with an okay. .22 LR can penetrate up to what thickness at 25 yards? Thickness of what, dude? If you're talking steel, none. If you're talking cotton, maybe a shirt or something. It all depends. You're going to shoot some feet videos? Oh. She was a crazy-ass redhead who kept saying, "My name's Patrick!" You're going to shoot some feet videos. I'd feel seen, Sue. I'm not allowed to shoot feet videos anymore. If Tron bikes were real, I would get one, but it would have to be the old red Tron bikes. Why is it always the redheads SFR? It's because redheads have no soul, so they'll do whatever they want to. Dave, how much? God damn. Can you play Sublime? Nice try, Double R. That was low-key hot. It's not low-key hot. I'd watch. Do it now. My redhead's name was Lena. Lena Headey? She's hot. Mine was Marie. No, yours was Marine. Bro's mind just shut off after Susu's comment. Well, it's because I have double stumps, so when somebody talks about feet, it throws me for a loop. You have feet? Fuck you. That's the first thing that came to my head. And I'm not going to say that to Susu because she's a lovely person. I'm also a lovely person. I'm about to dye my hair red. Oh, I got a soft spot for redheads, girl. Careful. Don't know what it is. All right, so we're coming up to also the end of the month. So if you are subscribed, we're going to do a giveaway at the end of the month. So you should probably subscribe for that. Doing some t-shirts. Jimmini Show. It's going to be a basic t-shirt, but good U.S. made quality. It's going to say Jimmini Show on the front upper breast. That's right. I said breast. You're going to be a dude wearing something that somebody else said breast. And it's going to have the American flag on one side. So $25, Cash App or Zelle. It means you have to play the part, Susu. No! My ex-wife was redhead. Look, just because you have a bad choice in people doesn't mean we should all suffer. If she wants to dye her hair red, you let her dye her redhead. Can't stand red hair? Get a paper bag. I got an ad for saying that. Fuck you, MetaP. Why do I keep getting these pre-built PC bullshit ads? My computer works. You ever gonna get some more beeps? Any sages being given away? Any safes? I have one, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be giving the thing away, and I threw out the box it came in. So Blacksmith told me they were going to sponsor 2 lives this month. They've only done one, and they haven't reached out to me, so I need to reach out to them. Hey, I got a save from you. Do you want me to? Actually, I'm going to do it right now while we're talking. I've already doxed myself, so I don't give a shit. Let's see. Yeah. Anytime. So, Eric, there you go. Did I say that out loud again? Why isn't he talking? Because he doesn't know how. As long as you go into knowing a short-term commitment. What? Haha, just made me think McManus. Are you ever going to get some more? Blah, blah, blah. It just made me think McManus and Redhead has an inverted, had one, great. And so would like my girl dyed her head red, but I don't really find natural redheads. So I'm like 50-50 on redheads. It's cool, Magic. I don't think Susu's doing it for you. Yo, Joe. You're welcome, Joe. I'm so helpful. Yep, I date a redhead. I'm non-judgmental. I like all whammons. I think motherfucker just lost my email. Why do you call him a motherfucker? Not placement rule of keyboards have them on the home row and you can't look at the keyboard while typing. Dude, I don't even get close to that shit. Number one, I'm sitting sideways from my keyboard. The keyboard sideways on my desk in appropriation to me. Also, I type faster when I look at the keys. I can also spell as fast as I type, which is not a good thing. Jill likes all women, especially the new ones. Dude, if there's a hole, I'm in there. Wait. Anybody else like sun chips? I like sun chips. Shh, guys, it's actually secret code. Hello to... I could eat a whole bag of fucking sun chips, dude. I have to be careful with them. But I ate all the kimchi and rice, so my stomach is full up. Go peddle your crazy somewhere else, lady. Well, it's because he was typing shit. I'm good at changing my mind about things and fish. Yeah, I also like sun chips. You should. They're good for you. They're made out of stuff. Why do they call them sun chips if they're made out of corn? Sail the seven seas, it will make you go everywhere. Personally, the orange bag doesn't taste as good as the rest. The orange is the cheddar, right? I like the garden salsa. The one I have here is the red bag color. red bag. It's the garden salsa. Sun chips are too big. One bag only has 3 chips in it. Would you rather it had air? Do you like your 320 Spectre comp? I like the idea of it, but I don't like the gun itself because the finish is horrible on it. I wish I had gotten the regular one and not the blackout. Looking for a used car for a daily beater. The used cars market is shit. Thought my budget would be good enough. Give it another few weeks, Brian. Repos are on the rise and cars are getting cheaper. Can I turn a regular AR-15 into a foldable stock one, or do I have to buy one made for that already? You can add what's called the Law Tactical Folder, but you have to unfold it to shoot the gun, Wavy. Otherwise, you have to buy like an SIG MCX or something like that, something that's designed to be fired with a folding stock. Yeah, exactly. In 2024, you're lucky you get shit, man. Garden salsa. I like garden salsa. Good for you. So what's going on with you guys? Let's have a conversation about you guys. We've only been talking about what I want, which honestly is the most important thing. But come on, tell me something. Tell me something good. This man just made a rock pizza. You made the rock? No. Oh, rock. I like it, the rock. Nobody's typing nothing. What am I missing? Am I still even live? Hello? No, stop. There we go. I don't got anything good to tell you, man. Tell me something, man. Currently bidding on a SIG SP 2022. What's it at right now, broke boy? Looking to get an AK. Any suggestions? If you want something U.S. made, you're going to have to go with Century Arms, or there's a couple of like homemade companies. Spend money. Get a good one. Yeah, you're good here. Yes. Yep. 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 I had a kid, which is why I've been busy. I want to learn to read. I think that's what that says. I know you're a Kimber fan. Ever shoot the 10mm? I have not shot the 10mm, Dave. I want to get my hands on one, but I just don't. Everybody's like, I told you he was going to say that. I just don't want to spend the money on one. Did McManus run away? I don't recall him saying, I'm leaving, Joe. McManus, you still here, goddammit? I had someone tell me the best 1911s made were Kimbers. That was true at one point in their past, Brian, but unfortunately they are not as good as they used to be. Don't get the Wasser or the Vishka. Get the C39V2 or the BFT, the bulge front trunnion version. 305 and comes with the holster and bags. That's not a bad price, dude. Because they discontinued the 2022 now, so they're actually selling in the $500 range. So 305 would be a good price. I need to buy a new hunting rifle. Why didn't you remind me, Joe? Hey, Magic, I reminded you never, but you need a new hunting rifle. Appalachian Gunworks had some nice stuff for AK. Uh-oh, Susu. You guys have fun talking to each other for a minute. Oh, in the heels. I can't even listen to it. You got some lucky dogs. Oh, and he licked your foot. Very nice, Suzu. Automatically don't want to deal with a company that used the word gun works. Why? Because it sounds German? I don't trust anything that's Appalachian in AK because that just means they don't know guns. They just know AKs. Susu, nice cams, girl. What's wrong with the AKs? Why chat talking about them? They're not bad. It's just they're not a to put it McManus's parlance, they are not effective combat weapons. You can buy one if you just want to own one. Joe is down with it, and you can't even blame him for trying. I'm a hard trier. What's up, you good-looking humans? How is everyone? Chanson, you're in here before the end of the live stream, too, and it's your 5th super on a live stream. Yay! You get the jazz hands. Yay! I like that. Yay! 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 Who else is going to play Shattered Sky Starfield's update? They added a buggy. I haven't gotten that yet. I actually should do that while I'm sitting here. Update my Starfield. But thank you, Chanson. I had rice and kimchi, and I'm tasting Burger King Whoppers. Do we need to try to summon McManus again? No, he's still here. What ARs are meant to be shot with a folded stock? Besides that SIG. I don't really know of many myself, dude. How did you learn to drive a stick shift? My father taught me how to drive stick shift in a 1984 Dodge Shelby Charger. I'm finding it very hard to read right now, which is weird. Update. 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 I heard my name. There you go. Brownell's BM180 is an AR platform that has a folding stock. Well, there you go. What do you want? Nothing. We just wanted to get your opinion on why you believe that the AK is not a viable combat weapon. But it makes a good range toy, right? You can own one for a range toy. You can own a range toy. Right? You can own one as a range toy. I'm going to keep my eyes closed for the rest of the stream. I can't see you. You can't see me. My family made me learn how to drive stick before I even got my permit. I just think it's a good idea to learn to drive stick because, yes, only 7% of new U.S. vehicles are sold using manual transmissions, but you never know when that one part of the 7% is you. Fuck, stop yawning, bitch. Let's play some Starfield and see if it actually loads. My family made me learn how to drive stick. You already said that. What's happened to the chat rate? It went zip, zip.
Hey, I'm here to tell you about our Lord and Savior, John Moses Brannon. He made a gun that was really good. It's kind of, like, famous. You should buy one.
Oh, it's working. It seems like Joe would do a good Cartman impression.
You tell me? I don't know. What are you talking about with me?
Why do you let anybody drive your car at a gas station, man? Or a car wash? Nobody drives my shit except for me, woman. I'll take your 2014 GT convertible and I'll weld a roof on it, and it'll be like my old one.
You will respect my authority.
Oh, we have Creations Club. Apparently I have a lot of shit already in here. I don't know what I've been. been told. You're awesome, man. Love the lives. Thank you, Donovan. Sorry, I'm just looking at shit. Cheats. They had a cheat terminal? Nice. Oh, I have the Ultimate Edition. That's why I got shit. I've not played in so long. Pick up your 1911 on the 29th. Awesome, dude. I don't let anybody drive my car. I don't care if it's the president. If them papers got my name on it, you ain't touching it. It's a way to do it, kids. Take it to the car wash. Let's see people try to drive it. I'm getting so much fucking lag right now. Wait, where'd my comments go? There they are. Sorry, guys. I'm getting lag for some reason. Also, there we go. Oh, shit. They removed all my stuff. That's not good. No real opinion on 6mm arc. I've never fucked with it. Why what, Susu? Oh, there he is. I'm catching your dumbass tomorrow, you fuck. My mouse just ran out from under the couch again. Can you repeat the model of AK from Century Arms again? If you're going to go with one, get the BFT. It's called the bulged front trunnion version. That's the one I would get. Anytime, computer. Hey, Dan, what's up? No problem, Angelo. Susu, why what? Why can't I get a guy? Yeah, close the program then, you bitch. Update. Oink. You said bulge. Lol. I also said bulging front. Just got home from work, landscaping. Awesome, dude. Man of the world. Just update everything, dude. Opinion on the GSG brand. They make a lot of knockoff and reproduction guns. I'm not a big fan of GSG. They're not the best in my opinion. They tend to be pretty cheap. I'm looking at you, looking at him, looking at me. Is that a SIG 365 XL? Where? That is a SIG 320 X5 Legion. You're 100% taking an M4. Sorry, my balls are twisted. There we go. Where would you buy a good folding stock AK from? Again, hard to say, Wavy. You ask some questions that I find sometimes are a little too difficult for me, but if somebody else in the comments can answer that question, go for it, kids. Ready or not, here we are. You can't go. You can solely you adjust your cell phone from the reflection of your TV. Oh. Well, good. Well, I was facing that way, so technically all you saw was me reaching down my pants. Tonight is not a good night. But at least I wasn't lying. Can I go lie down and just die now, please? It's better than most Wednesdays. Yeah, but the problem is most Wednesdays it's not me making a complete and total ass out of myself. I might only go till 11. I am not having the greatest day, but right now, guys. Like, seriously not having the greatest day. Some people have a good day. Today is not that day for you. Depends on what kind of AK you're looking for. All right. So, anyways, guys, you guys should buy a shirt. Help grow the channel. You get something for helping me grow the channel. You can become a member. Costs $2 a month. You get entered into member-only giveaways at the beginning of the month. If you're a subscriber, just subscribe. You get entered into subscriber-only giveaways. Those are free. Not as good as the member ones, obviously. Is it a sin to put an optic on an AK? No. It's just not recommended because it's never going to be accurate. But yeah, if you do all that fun stuff, even just hitting the like button helps me fuck with Google's algorithm by being like, oh, look, this channel is getting a lot more views and interaction than other channels and other times at this time slot, so we should probably promote this guy a little bit more. Because I'm trying to grow the channel so that I can make it just a naturally popular place to come and hang out. So you're not just listening to a dumbass who uses the reflection of his television to reach down his pants and adjust his boys like a dumbass. So if you guys want to do that, that'd be much appreciated. That's all I'm asking for. Like I said, if you want to join, if you're on Apple, you got to go to desktop mode. But if you're on Samsung, you could just go ahead and hit the join button. $2 a month. You can go up to $20 a month or something like that. There's several people that are gold level. You guys are fucking kings. Don't go to Patreon. I don't use fucking Patreon. But yeah, the t-shirts is just going to be OD green or black with a pocket. The black with the pocket is the only one with the pocket, but the OD green one will have they'll both have Jimmini Show and then the American flag on them. US made t-shirts, all that fun shit, and I'll be putting those out after the 1st. Smash that like button. I'm actually going to hit it myself because I haven't yet. Look, now there's 55. So yeah. But also, I did fuck up tonight, and this is actually the second live stream of the night. I had to restart, and I completely deleted the last one so nobody could use it as a VOD. Oops. So funny story, went to the range, wife handled the Glock for the first time. The fired, she said I hate this trigger. It was golden to watch it in real life. Told you, man. Doesn't always happen. You're officially off work. Dude, you're not on call right now? That's awesome, dude. Sucks when you're not. 55 gigabyte patch? What the fuck got downloaded for Ready or Not? Holy shit. So, yeah. You're going to be playing some games, Ston Haven. Can I email you after stream, Joe? I kind of want to talk to you about something. Absolutely, Redneck. Have you tried out the Siley Wolf Pro Optic? I have not tried any of their recent stuff. I have not messed with Siley stuff in a long time just because I don't use them a lot. They reached out to me to do a review, and they never sent out the optic, so I don't know whether they decided to just go with somebody else or whatever. Redneck, you can send me an email right now if you want, dude. I'll read it. I won't read it out. Also, I got to pee again, so I'm having one of those days. But I'm afraid to do anything other than stand up and walk to my bathroom and let you look at the guns on the wall. Because, yeah. I drank too much water today. Do I like the BT trigger? What's the BT trigger? Hold on a second. I got to pee. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So I need some book recommendations from anyone. I like both Andy Weir books, things like that, also survival and such. You also like Dan Brown. He was good. Go look at the auction I just posted. Yup, and there's a conversation I'm not a part of. I don't know any of these authors. We back? All right. Sorry, it froze there for a second. My internet just go down? Pardon-moi. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? Write a book so I can pirate it. I've written parts to many books, including an alien invasion book, a sequel to Serenity, a combat book, a spy novel, a comedy. I've written partial books, a lot of different ones. Oh, binary triggers, do I like them? It's a fun concept the first few times you do it, but it's a waste of money the longer you use one. Did bro just casually ask to commit a crime? You know what? Never mind, this is a Joe chat. That's a normal one. Yeah, if you email it to me, I'll read it or try to. Oh, now he's telling me that my stuff isn't good enough to read. I get it. I get it. Bang, bang, bang. So, anywho, future plans. What are we doing still? So, you have to mail off your FFL application. It's not an online one. So that's a bitch. And then I have to meet up with the local ATF agent, which I actually know because I was running Middletown when we had an audit. So I know the local ATF guy. So that part is not going to be an issue. What's the biggest caliber you would shoot out of an AR? Probably 308, like an SFAR. Future plan is Joe's coming to Wyoming. What do I think on the law? Which law? Which law are you referring to, my friend Dan? Smile like a donut. Eat yourself a cronut. The law trigger? I don't have any familiarity with that. I do apologize. Yeah, so the FFL will be nice. Hopefully my place will be set up for the site visit. Probably going to put one more person on the responsible party, which is fine. And then I'll be able to do all the transfers, which means you guys will be able to go to my website and then link to it. And then you'll be able to buy stuff at a hopefully better price than a lot of other people. Although, unfortunately, being a smaller place, I won't get the same discounts as some of them. But if I set up with the right distributors, I'll be able to do some good shit for you guys. So that'll be nice. And YouTube, I did not just try to sell a firearm on a live stream. I was telling them about a website that I'm intending on doing, so you can shut the fuck up. I'm like Matt Damon. You can shut the fuck up. What does all that mean? I don't know. It means nothing, god damn it. So, anybody got any good plans for upcoming Labor Day? Memorial Day? Memorial Day? Memorial Day. Stuff. Come on, guys. Let's interact. 5.7 for carry use. I would not recommend it, Wavy. 5.7 is a great round for planking. It shoots super flat, especially at shorter distances, but the chance of over-penetration is so high, I don't recommend it. You have to go to North Korea for Labor Day for the whole fucking week. What is that? California? I'll be in the backcountry chasing elk. Palo Alto. That's what I thought. And look at the bright side. At least in North Korea, you don't have to eat because they don't have food. Going to California, you have to eat avocado. Getting high in landscaping. Did I cut your bush into the shape of a bush? That looks like a vagina. It's got curls. So is the Dax a 1911? Is the Dax, you mean the DWX? No, the DWX is technically a 2011 because it's a double stack 9mm with a removable grip module. I get to go to some gun stores and flex on them. That's pretty fun. Whoa. Somebody liked my dirty jokes. It is technically a CZ, but it does have a slide, removable fire control unit, and a grip module. So technically it's a 2011. Yeah. Sorry, Sue. I almost accidentally banned you. I do that a lot. Just ask McManus. I really wish I knew what you were saying. I didn't know the grip module was removable. Well, it's not technically the grip module. Wait, what? I'm not a dick. But the fire control unit comes out as one piece out of the frame. So if you look at it, it's kind of like a SIG 320. So in that respect, a 320 is kind of a 2011. If you look at the serial number on a DWX next time you're in your store, you'll see that it's actually separate from the frame itself. It's on the control unit itself. So it's more of a 320. So technically, like I said, a 320 is technically a 2011, basically. But the reason why I say that the CZ, the DWX is a 2011 is because it uses a full 1911 top. Everything in the top is 1911. If you did have one, you'd go look at it right now. Yeah, and if you get an optics one before I do, let me know. I'm looking for one. I know I can get one through the distributor if I pay for it up front, though. But I got to get my other guns back, so... when McManus's company wants to sponsor a live stream and send me a DWX optics cut, we'll be good. Would a 509 barrel fit in an FN reflex? I don't think so. I think the size, the width of the lockup is different. And it's a mint. Yeah, it's about $2,000. But the 320 steel frame X5 is $2,000. The 320 is a control. Yeah, it is a separate control module. More importantly, why would you want to? I've actually seen people that do that because you can get an 509 threaded barrel and stick it in the MC9 is what I'm thinking he's wanting to do. So then he can suppress it. Yeah, so threaded barrel, yeah. Do I have a 300 blackout? Not right now. I got rid of my last 300 blackout. My pistol. Got rid of it. I might go bow fishing. How do you fish for bows? What do you throw into the water? Like corsages? Do you see EAA custom grips that are like old handprint toys? No, I didn't. That'd be cool, though. Sorry. My leg just started hurting. You got to go eat. You'll be back? All right, Susu. You have a good meal. Put up a video of your food. I want to see it Instagram style. No, you use a bow and arrow to welt special. I'm sorry. I try to go deadpan. I'm a fan of old school comedy. It was a joke. Sorry. I have seen bow fishing, dude. Sorry. 509 wouldn't fit because they're a natural spec barrel, so they would be a different could fit, but it might fuck up your gun. Yeah, like I said, also the width of it kind of makes it a little bit different. Why am I getting so much fucking lag? McManus would try to go hunt Africa with the 300 blackout if he could. It's just as good if you hit them in the eye and it's 300 blackout, so you can hit it from 200 yards with no problem, even when they're charging at you backwards, as long as you're not using one of those cheap-ass Kel-Tecs or something. If you're using a PSA Jackal, you might as well lay down and let them gore you. I've got a mini. Well, if you're hunting poaches, let's go hunting in Africa for a big game with only 22s. I agree, Cody, but I want to use that 50 BMG that's necked down to 22. You let me hunt with the 50 BMG 22, then I'm in. What is that rifle? Which one? Oh, yeah, the 17 BMG? Yeah, something like that. That would all be fun, though. Told me before, what's Talo, and they worth the extra dollar. Talo is a company that takes manufactured firearms, so they'll take a Glock, a SIG, a Smith & Wesson, whatever, and then they'll do a custom either paint job, grips, engraving. I'll show you one on a gun that's already done. I can pull up Talo stuff through RSR. Hold on. It's because I got Steam open. That's why shit's running like shit. Got it. There we go. So Talo exclusives. So, for example, the Gen 4 Glock is a dead Glock. So the distributor sends out to Talo the Gen 4 Glock, and they did a custom slide cut to it. So you can see the custom engraving. That was a Gen 4 and all black one that they took the finish off of. And it winds up being what's called a Talo edition. You can see the grip module is absolutely stock on it. But yeah, so that's what they do. I don't care if you see the price because you can't buy it for that. But that's a Talo edition. Same thing like, but sometimes they'll do things like this one, which is nothing but a polished job and grips. So those are Talo, even though they say grip, Colt on them, they're a custom Talo. I swear that would be fucking insane, but I'm in. It's funny you're talking about that because there's an old story that I killed an elephant with a 22. That's going to be a one fast-moving 22. Yeah, well, Shearbreeds do that all the time to a handful of different places, how you get some of the wild Cerakoted Glocks. Yeah, exactly, and it's also how you get rid of dead inventory. So Gen 4 Glocks are dead, but they built millions of them, apparently. So they sit around because they're not California compliant, and then they'll send them out. But also, then they'll do things like they'll optics cut a non-optics cut gun and then put an optic on it. Or they'll do custom stocks. So a good example is, do you remember when Ruger 1022s did the full animal stock lineup? They had the boar, the tiger, the deer, the alligator. They had all those different stocks, and the guns were like $350 a piece. Those were all Talo edition guns. So the guns are manufactured by the actual manufacturer. They are sold as new guns, but they're completely modified. Hey, what's up, Predator? Thank you for coming in from Brazil. Can FFL3 use distributors too? What do you mean by FFL3? SFR, when do you make the 22 BMG? Right before I go on my trip. So if you're talking about class 3 random, yeah, it also depends on what classification you're going with. Oh, yeah. You're talking about FFL03. That's the classic and relics, right? CNRs. No, because you can't buy classic and relics from most distributors. You can only buy them from custom websites. Yeah. Nope. Class 1, License 1, License 2, FFL1, FFL2 can, FFL7, and then all the SOTs can, of course. Yeah, no, I'm not too familiar with the different ones. I'm just filling out for a normal Class 1 for the FFL, and then I'm doing the SOT as a just a straight up Class 1 SOT. I'm not going to do any manufacturing this year, so I'm not getting an 07, 02. I'm just going to get the 02. Got to go hop off for a shower and ready for school tomorrow. The email is sent. Read it if you like it. Appreciate it if you do. Peace out. Give me some rest. All right, dude. Hang on 1 second before you leave. Yeah, I'll email you later, Redneck. I understand where you're coming from. You can build, you can buy a full auto P90 with FL03. Can you, though? I saw a mount accessory on a pistol. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it, dude. Peace out, folks. Yeah, I'll send you a... See, I have it all printed off. It's sitting on my desk. If Andrew told you, that's amazing. I believe him 100%. O2 pawnbroker. Oh, let's see. 4 more. Let's see. Federal Firearms explosive license by types. O1 dealer in firearms. O2 pawnbroker in firearms. O3 collector of curio and relics. O6 manufacturer of ammunition. O7 manufacturer of firearms other than destructive devices. O8 importer of firearms other than destructive devices. O9 dealer in destructive devices. Type 10 manufacturer of devices, ammunition, and armor-piercing ammunition. And Type 11 importer of destructive devices. So, yeah. As of 2022, there were 134,000 licensed FFLs. I Googled 255 and it brought me to Final Fantasy. Offensive idea, 10K to dress up in a red coat revolution suit with brown vest musket and go walk around Bunker Hill. If you want to send me 10K, you can do that. Nobody would even blink a fucking eye around Bunker Hill. Yeah, because I'm doing the SOT and everything else, but yeah. So those of you that don't know, this is the FFL application that you would be filling out. So it's the actual application. You have to print off 2 copies. One is Clio, one is local. So you have to put all this shit on there. You have to decide which one you're going for. So you're going for all these, blah, 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 blah. And O3, you're a collector. You are not a business. So you cannot do that one. A lot of them restrict you from being able to do shit. And then you do a separate one for your SOT. So that's what I'm doing. But you have to download it, print it out, and send it in, which is a bitch. I'm not filling one of those out. You don't have to. You can be my responsible person, but I'll need a picture and an ID card or a fingerprint card. I want for the ammo straight home, but then there's another form I have to turn in too. We let our importer expire, never used it one time, and that makes me sad. Sorry. Damn, it's said to be nice because no one would care around there. It could be said go into the middle of Main Street, Massachusetts. I'd be fine. Flash or no flashlight for pistol, whatever you're comfortable using, Predator. For my bump in the night gun, that's got a flashlight on it. For my EDC, it does not. You don't have a fingerprint card, but you can get one. The problem is you'd have to get licensed in my state, so you'd have to move out here, McManus. Won't that expose you? It all depends on what's going on. Number one, if you have a high lumen flashlight, if you get it right in their face, then you'll be able to blind them supposedly a little bit. I would actually have a separate light sometimes. So, yes, and a beam, because that's what all the rappers talk about. Yeah. I'm sure they all have good aim. No, not unless you want to be an investor in my company. None of you are. You have an attaching flashlight, but you don't really use it much. Yeah, exactly. I don't use my flashlights. Have you seen the Taurus 917 that looks nice? They put a safety on the frame. No, I haven't. Not if I have to move to Virginia. You just need an address here. Just be like the dudes from Deadliest Catch. Home defense always depends on what I'm doing, how late it'll be out for me, but I have one on my EDC. So I have a light on my 930 Tactical. Weird as it may be, my EDC is my bump in the night gun, but the evening when I know I'm not going anywhere, I put the flashlight on it, but when I get up for during the day, I take it off. Well, if you have an X300 Turbo, it's really easy. Just slap them right on. Damn, Jim, you're still on. I went fishing, then came back, and you're still on here. Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to go till midnight tonight. It's Wednesday. Everybody seems to be having an okay time. We got our normal 50 to 70 people, so I'm good. Hey, all you new people, hit the like button if you haven't yet. It gives me Google's money, and it helps the algorithm, and it makes me love you even more. It makes me want to get down on my knees and worship you. Worship you all like the kings and queens that you might be. Or if you're both and you're non-binary. What's my opinion on ARPs and Dracos? Dracos are junk. Don't get a Draco. AR pistols, you only get that if you want to have mag compatibility with a PDW or PCC. I really don't. They don't serve much of a purpose when you can get a 7.5-inch 300 blackout pistol and have much farther reach out and touch me capabilities. I wish I could learn to fish. Absolutely, you can. Just go out there and just throw a piece of wire into the lake first. And then eventually get a hook, and then eventually get a bobber, and eventually get some bait. Mouth worship? No, you do you, boo. Dracos are fun, but ARPs are more practical. Dracos are not even fun, dude. They're a waste of money. They don't shoot well. You're taking a 7.62 round, putting it in a super short barrel. Mini Dracos are even worse, but a Draco's still not that good. That's exactly what I have. There you go, Cody. What's a flashlight recommendation? If you're going on a pistol, an X300, or a Streamlight TLR1, TLR7, something like that. If you're going on a, like my AR-15 has a Surefire Scout on one, and I have a Through Night for one of the other ones. It's a light that was sent to me for testing. It's the bronze one on my Black Rain Ordnance. Yeah, McManus, I'm going to send you an email. That one might become available if you're interested in that one. Still, we'll see what price we're going to agree on, though. When you get your knife store, I want a Spyderco signed by you. Obviously for half the price. Yeah, you're going to have to pay half the price of the knife just to get me to sign it. They really do suck. I bought one as a fresh 21-year-old and sold it after 200-round range trips out of it. Yeah, Dracos are everything but accurate. No, Dracos are a mag dump firearm. They're a gun that's just made to just spray and pray. Pray and spray, just and hope you hit something. And I'm not trying to say that people that fire Dracos aren't accurate. I am, because they're just fucking pieces of shit that are just out to do stupid shit. The ones that are mag dumping into people's houses. If you can find a way to defend a drive-by, or dipshits that do that kind of shit, I'd love to hear it. But yeah. What AR-15 is underrated because it's not a Daniel Defense or Colt or ADM. The WWII Zion is, in my opinion, underrated. You don't hear people ordering them very much. That and the FN-15. For an FN product, it's actually very reasonably priced. I'm kidding, would never ask a small business for a discount, especially one I feel a connection to. That's okay. My opinion is if you're over the age of 30, you don't get a discount because you've had plenty of time to earn the money. Folks at the range call my 5-inch 7.62 an abomination, but love to hear how loud that thing is. What's better, the AK or the AR in 7.62? The AK is going to be more reliable in terms of cycling, but the AR is going to be better. Drive by at houses or Air Force bases. I see what you're. I smell what you're stepping in.
Meow.
Prefer trading services and shit as opposed to getting a discount. More people win that way. Yeah, I do agree with that. If you were working for me like you're supposed to be, and we could do something about that. What one I should get? If you don't want everybody on here bitching at you, get the AR chambered in 7.62. Get the Radical Firearms RF 15 in 7.62. Sorry, I'm still dealing with the fact that I fucked everybody over. I'm modding like a mofo, haven't touched the button since hired. Yeah, well, no, MC, I told you when I made you a mod that I just have it done that way so I can easily see you guys' comments. Thoughts on government profile barrels? I think it's not necessary and too much weight at the end. Agreed. Don't get an AR in 7.62, you communist. I made a car key. Does that count? Yeah, you're hired. Why bullets have certain colors like red on top or blue? Some denote what they actually do. For example, on a 50 BMG, a silver tip is an armor-piercing incendiary. A black tip is an armor-piercing. A red tip is a tracer, I believe. So yeah, different ones can mean that, or some of them just like painting the tips of their bullets. At 12, it's my birthday. I will be 22. Fuck you, youngster. I mean, happy birthday. Get a scar. I'm getting one right here, dude. It's where it used to say Glock. You see how fucked up that is? Yeah. That's going to be a good one. Barrels have profiles. What's up with that? I made a donkey yell. Does that count? Red and silver is a pit. Yeah, I do have one of those laying around. That's right. Silver band, red tip, armor-piercing incendiary tracer rounds. That's like the creme de la creme. Just red as tracer. Thank you. But yeah, also if you're looking at pistol rounds though, if it's got a red like insert into the end of the bullet, Hornady does that to fill in the center of their rounds. Supposedly it helps with aerodynamics as it's flying. Yellow, silver, and orange is spotter tracer. Nice. What training drills is good? It depends on what situation you're training for. I've only done training for like self-defense in the store, stuff like that, short distance. So if you want to train for something like that, you want to start at like 3 yards, work your way back a little ways. You want to practice movement. You want to practice drawing and moving. You want to practice shooting and moving targets. So you need to actually practice with movement. It's good to learn accuracy by standing still, but you need to do drills where you're moving around. Tomorrow is leg day at the gym. Is that where you're going to tell the wife you're going to the gym and you're going to go get some chicken legs? I'm in. You hate leg day? Yeah, I used to hate leg day, but then I lost 2 feet, and now I'm like, oh, I miss leg day. You'll only miss it when you lose parts, dude. Problem that I'm having is when I go on target with the handgun, my hand shakes. Don't know how to fix it. Go slowly when you're coming up on target and try to feel what your muscles are doing, seeing if you're holding way too freaking tight. You could actually be causing yourself to shake. Or if you have a Fitbit, when you do your draw, wear your Fitbit so that you can see when you draw and see what your heart rate's at. Because you might be having a problem with your heart rate. You might be actually suffering from anxiety when you're shooting. I have a Scar 17. It's a good shooter, but I bet I could get a better AR-10 with ambi controls with the same amount of money. Dude, you can get an AR-10. You can get the Ruger SFAR for $1,000, and I believe that would be better. More coffee, that helps with the shake. Yeah. Post a video of you testing a new gun. SFR will donate some quality critiques on your shooting. So, yeah, the SFAR weighs the same as an AR-15. Hop hates the SFAR. Yeah, well, Hop is a goober. Actually go and shoot one, dude. You'll like it. If you know somebody that has one or a range that'll let you rent one, definitely go and try it. SFR probably has seen some of the shorts where I actually almost fall over when I'm shooting. I don't have a shooting stance. I just have a hold for the gun where, how'd that come unplugged? Oh, that's right. I pulled it on my keyboard. So that's the grip of the gun. I tend to hold up way up high now. So I'm actually, my thumb is up on the side of the slide. Anyone who doesn't think a silencer is a good idea on a home defense gun hasn't popped off a few rounds in their fucking living room. I've got my suppressor, but I don't, I'm not running it. I'm probably going to turn my Taurus G3 Tactical into my bump in the night gun because it's already got the optic on it, and I'll throw a light on that one. And it runs 100% suppressed, so. Not my fault. You look like you're scared of the gun. You're trying to duck between your shoulders. Who, me? Dude, I'm very sensitive to my balance, bro. Bro, I found hilarious when I was cousin of mine resident in the U.S. says you can go to Walmart in the South and purchase an AR with a gift card. That's wild. Yeah, you could. Most Walmarts aren't doing assault rifles, as they call them. I was scared of the gun, dude. Oh, he's talking about McManus? Oh, I was going to say, which gun were you scared of? Joe, talk to me. You just passed on a Glock 17 for $299. Safe to say $399 plus tax in Massachusetts is a go. Is a no-go. It depends on what you're going to do with the dude. So the reason I passed on it for $299 is because it's a Glock 17 and it's a Gen 2, which means it takes different parts than a Gen 3. If it was a Gen 3, I would buy it and upgrade it and flip it for like $500 to $700. Really, the Hudson H9, you were worried that was going to olight? Do they explode? I thought they just have failures. And are you sending me a broken one just to make me buy it from you? And I will give you $18 for it. Do you have a dream gun? Looks like you have them all. Not really a dream gun. I want a Nighthawk custom just because of how expensive they are. But it's not something. It's a dream that I can live without until one walks in. I had the opportunity to buy one, and I passed on it because it's really cool. Like 83-year-old dude wanted one. Joe, where can I get an unmarked car or unmarked gun? In a cop car, just open the door to any cop car. It's better if they have cops sitting in it because they'll usually just hand it to you. Let me know how that goes. I don't know if I was going to or not. It came from a person I didn't know. Copy that. Is that a 30 carbine? Yes, that is an M1 carbine. Has 4 original mags and a bunch of ammo. That's an actual M1 Garand in 30-06. How often do you clean your suppressor? I clean mine every trip that I go to the range because mine has the adjustable, it can clock because it's got the offset barrel. So I have to clean it more often. Otherwise, it's very sensitive to carbon buildup. He also has to reach into his pocket very quickly while opening the door. Who does? I do? Oh, yeah. What's the magnetic strap that holds your sling under your AR? That I don't know. Somebody else is going to have to answer that one. I bring them into the bath with me. Some hottie going to walk into Joe's life with a Nighthawk custom. Just watch. Could you please specify a girl? Because there's some good-looking dudes out there. I'm just saying. If Ryan Reynolds wanted to do me, I'd let him do me. And then it's not gay. That's bromance. Big difference. Did you ever needed to use any of those beautiful weapons? I have pulled on somebody in the store, but I have never had to fire one in self-defense, thankfully. I live in a pretty nice neighborhood, and most people are respectful. But I had somebody walk into the store and just pull his gun out, and he got a gun pulled up on him. You work on hip fire from the holster? I got yelled at by my range officer because, yeah, I did. I do that. I'll just screw around a little bit. It's not a primary thing that I focus on because when I pull, I mean, if I'm going to shoot from the hip, I'm going to be very close. So when I do hip fire, I'm usually like trying to shoot from like 15 or 20 yards just to see if I can do it. But normally the time I go, either Ryan Reynolds caliber from Bangkok and yes, a girl. I think we disturbed some people. Dude, I named my car Morticia, my Charger. Always female because I'm not gay and I don't bathe with men anymore. It's something I wanted to know. Do you leave one in the chamber, safety or no safety? Doesn't matter if it has a safety or not. It always has a round chambered if I'm carrying it. If it's going to be a desk defense gun, like I have a 1911 that's ready to go on the desk all the time. So it's always ready to go. If he does, you should make sure he's in his Deadpool costume. I will. There room for one more? No, he's mine, girls. You back the fuck off, bitches. If anybody's going to be doing anything with that spectacular example of a man, it's me. Yas, queen, yas! Beep boop. Can't have a round in the chamber of rifles because some bullshit obscure game law the pineapple cops will fuck around with. Oh, the pinecone cops. See, you guys just happen to live in a weird society where you guys have these rules. My Beretta carry, I call her Francesca. I don't name my guns. I really don't. But I name my cars. All my cars have names. Sometimes they're unimaginative. The Durango is called Dee Dee. Dodge Durango, DD. But the Charger, it's all blacked out and shit, so I call her Morticia, like Morticia Adams. I don't name all my guns. They're named by the factory. It has to be a special one. Like the CZ that I sold to Stone Haven. That one's called Fucky McFucky Fuck. If you named your guns, you'd second guess selling some. Nah, I probably wouldn't, because I sold you Fucky McFucky Fuck. I don't name all my guns. I'd be long out of names, but my favorite ones have names. Good holster for sweatpants and shorts, because I'm weird. I don't know. Somebody on here is going to have to tell you I don't wear sweatpants except for when I'm sleeping. Or when I want to go outside and pretend I have a camel toe. No, you named your kids and you tried to sell me one just today. What are you talking about? The Black Rain? It doesn't have a name. Oh, you're talking about Stone Haven. Dude, if they can't form permanent memories yet, children are awesome sale items. Just saying. What's the evolution of weapons like? What do you think we'll see in the next 10 years? That's a great question, Predator, because every time somebody comes out with the new thing, it always fails. Because you look at Glock. Glock doesn't improve what they've got because it's a good working system. 1911's good working system. CZ75, good working system. Beretta 8 M9's good working system. But all of those lockups and actions are super freaking old. So I don't think it's hard to reinvent the gun wheel. You know what I mean? I told it was named Downrange. Actually, I like that one. Then we'll call the T-Sauce Fucky McFucky Fuck. Thought we all commando when it's sleeping to confuse the perps who draw both weapons. No, I always wear something because I know my luck. I'm going to be on the episode of Cops on YouTube, butt-ass naked, just because I have a YouTube channel. You know that would get found immediately. YouTube content creator gets caught with his pants down but his gun out. She named them. I didn't like the name, so I tried to trade up for the H9. Oh, now you're trying to buy the H9? I guess I'm going to have to break it before I send it to you. McManus, you heard him. He's going to purposely break your H9 just so he can buy it from you. Soulmates. Are SIGs any good? Are SIG ARs any good? Yeah, they're freaking expensive, though. Like the M400 Tread, it's a little overpriced for what it is. It used to be a $700 AR. Now they're like almost... Oh, the MCX? I don't think they're worth what they go for. So let's look it up. So in stock... Fuck you. Long gun, so SIG MCX. MCX. So the Spear in 5.56 is $2,600. I don't think that's worth it to me. It'll cost him enough to replace it with a Barrett, so it's a win-win. Your H9 was that expensive? Dude, if I knew you were that much of a sucker, $5,000 for the BRO. If I get the H9 broken, I'll disappear off here. They'll lose or they won't. The Russians will win or they won't. Yep, I need something with a folding stock. Yeah, but it's expensive as fuck. Let's see. An H9 with a Barrett? That's not comparable. What do you think about Glock? I don't, buddy. I have a Glock tattoo that I got on a dare. But as for the rest of it, nothing, dude. Hit the like button for that question. The H9. Then don't break it. I don't know. If I have to give you a Barrett for breaking your H9, I'm not sure if I want it now. Hi, brother. Sorry I've been quiet. Been watching a bit while working here, supporting you, brother. Appreciate that, Guile. Just make sure you hit the like button, brother. Ukraine have small army. Yeah, but Russia have small pee-pee. What does? Stone is a sketchy one. Got it. Wasn't a dare I paid for that shit. I dared you guys to pay for that shit. Ukraine have American weapon systems, though. I want to take his face. Oh. Thoughts on buying bulk ammo? Go for it. Just don't buy shit ammo. Aren't they using the Bren over in the Ukraine? Yep. Brens and Bread 2s. Who's McLovin? Oh, there it is. Already liked. I think I was number 27 when I liked stream. Awesome, dude. That's why they aren't being sold in the U.S. Also, we have the Bren 2s over here. They're using everything they can get their hands on. That's true. I'll let the baby drool over the H9. It'll rust. It is steel. KFC or Popeyes? For chicken, KFC. For shrimp, Popeyes. And their fries are better than KFC's potato wedges. I'd rather have fries. Sometimes I have a good answer just to fucking get it out right there, man. It's just like, he asked me a question, I know the answer to it. I can't even snap right now. I'm getting so tired. Black, red beans, and rice. No, still haven't had any of that one. They still do the famous bowls. At least here they do. And they still taste the same to me. The ones with the mashed taters and the chicken and the corn and the other shit and the gravy. Yeah, they still do that shit. They do that shit. Why does you keep saying the word shit? You like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is alright. They don't have popcorn chicken anymore. It's different. Oh, that's right. They just have chunks of chicken in it. I missed the double-ish from KFC. Never had that one. Have I ever had Jollibee? No, I haven't. I don't even know where I would get Jollibee here on the East Coast. Sounds like it would be like up north on the East Coast. Still amazing because it's the gravy that makes it good. Yeah, that is true. And it is a breaded chicken. They had the best honey barbecue wings. I missed those so much. They were a little sweet in my taste. Any recommendations on sauce? Buffalo, son. Buffalo, all the way. Jollibee is better than KFC. I've heard that. I've heard Reggie Miller. I've heard that Jollibee is juicier, like better, like the meat is better, and it doesn't have that chalky aftertaste with the crunch. Time to get a watch that works, man. 417, 17, dude. It's always 417 in 17 seconds. Someone asked about holster for shorts. I just ordered the leisure carry, supposed to hold for gym shorts. I'll let them know a review. Alrighty, dude. Did I get a smirk? You did, brother. Why KFC in the hood has different flavors? Because they're usually a little bit extra thought out before they get fried because the truck probably got stopped. Earlier said he named his dog McManus for $500 when he gets it. Want to go in halves? Like you guys would pay me $500 to name a dog. Because they know the difference, man. Reggie Miller did get the smirk, Mr. X-Ray. What, serious? Yeah. If I get a Labrador, I will name it McManus. This ain't no fucking 5-week shit. What's this little sweet? You are Joe. Oh, I didn't know you liked me that way. What is a reasonable amount to spend on home defense setup? Depends on what you're talking about for your home defense setup. Are you talking about the whole thing? Get yourself a Maverick 88 for under $300. Get a couple of boxes of shells for like $11 a piece. Get yourself a light to put on that gun, either one that goes onto the handguard or just freaking duct tape the son of a bitch on there and practice. Hope you get a chance to eat Jollibee. Me and the girlfriend had some last week along with the nice soup mixed with kimchi. Damn, that was a treat. I'm trying to sour this kimchi up. I got it from my local Food Max, and it's too fresh. I don't like super fresh kimchi. It tastes off. You did not just send me money. I'm not looking. I refuse. Do I get to name them 2 names? Can he be McManus Shelby? Oh, McManus Dodge. BS Joe, look, I'm ready to send. Fine. Fuck, I can't log on because it's on my phone. Hold on. Jollibee is Filipino chicken. Did not know that one. Actually, I can check this way. Yep, he did. Hold on. I don't want to show everything, but yeah, he did. You guys are fucking psychotic. I love you. Wow. No, I knew you weren't lying. I just didn't want to. Congratulations, McManus. Now every time I do a live, once I get my dog, which is going to be sooner than I think, it's now named McManus. He's going to name his bitch after you, McManus. It's going to be a dude bitch, so it's even more prophetic. The problem is you motherfuckers know that I'm a man of my fucking word, too, and that's the problem. I'm going to be sitting here going, come here, McManus. Ruff, ruff, ruff. You kids are psycho. I love you so much. Somebody said adobo rice. That is a treat. Oh, dude, it's been so long since I've had adobo rice. Do you know what color lab? I'm going to get me a chocolate lab. Nah, I'm not going to name him Nuke as well. I think McManus is going to be good enough. Y'all think it's insulting, but the thing is, dogs are the fucking greatest ever. As a species, we don't deserve God. Dude, I'm 100% behind that. Dogs are an empathetic creature, so they definitely know. As long as I don't name them Bingo. I was going to name them Tiptoes, but I don't have those. I missed that. How much was it to have you name your dog after him? $500. McManus, Zaxxon, Stone. That's going to be that dog is going to be so fucking confused when I'm doing a live stream. Why are we naming him after it? I don't know why, McManus. Honestly, I don't. They said how much to name your dog after McManus, and I threw out a number. It's the same thing that happened with the Glock tattoo. Stone and Zaxxon teamed up to throw in $500 to name a dog, which will cover the cost of adopting it, because even when you adopt a rescue, it winds up being about $300 to $500. So that's what it'll go to. So I'm going to use the money they paid to get the dog, and then, yeah. I will probably teach it to love AKs. Who loves an AK? McManus does. McManus loves an AK. Don't you, boy? Don't you? You're a good boy, good boy. Stop humping the neighbor's dog. You heard the joke about naming a dog Stain so you can come in him? Yeah, come Stain. Yeah, quick, throw up a number for me to wait. Yeah, no, we're not going to do it. Labs are the third best dogs ever. I know people like other dogs more, but my first dog was a chocolate lab, so that's why I want another chocolate lab. Thinking when he's housebreaking, McManus, goddammit! To get a dog, you need to fill out a form as well. No, but if you get a dog from like a rescue foundation or shelter, things like that, you pay for like its spaying, its neutering. If you get a boy or a girl, you pay for vaccines and stuff like that. So it can be between like $300 and $500 depending on who you go to. Who loves PSA? Yep, dude, I'm gonna get him a vest that's gonna say AK, PSA, and all that stuff all over it. Just make sure you keep the dog away from your suppressor. He'll probably break it. You have to pay to neuter them and some other stuff. Yep, I knew a gal named her dog Ruger. Actually, I call my buddy's dog. My buddy's dog is named Rue. I call her Ruger, Rugula, all that stuff. I'm going to put your nose in it, McManus. Hang on a second. I have to rub McManus's nose into some shit real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Hit the like button. I'm blazing. I can say that. Yeah, you're blazing, but the problem is it goes over like a lead balloon to the AI. Harder to adopt a dog than it is to get a pistol. That is true. What tricks are you going to teach him? He's going to be more of a... he's not going to be a pet dog. He's going to be a companion dog. So he's going to be fully trained. He'll be able to walk without a leash. He'll understand commands, heel, sit, fetch, shit like that. I like dogs, and he'll be a nice dog, and he'll be able to be on the couch and shit. But I want a dog that isn't a cat. You know what I mean? Some people will buy a dog, and regardless of the size, they'll treat it like a kitty. And then the dog's doing whatever it wants, bouncing all over your furniture and shit. And always has to be on a leash because he can't be walked safely. I don't want a dog like that. If he pees on an AK, it'll be the best video ever. Okay, it didn't go through. That's good. Yeah, I hope so. Do the AK better than an M14? Heck no. Get a Cane Corso. No, I want a Labrador. I already chose my dog. You're not going to teach a dog to destroy Glocks. I don't want to teach it to eat guns and shit because I do have some Airsoft Glocks and I've got a few Glocks and I don't need to come home and see my dog eating a Glock. I had a duck hunting dog and he was a sheepdog mix. That's a good one. But let me see if any of my local places can give me an idea. VA cost to adopt a dog. So Fairfax County, if I go over to their animal shelter, if it's 2 months through 6 months, it's $200. 7 months through 5 years, $150. If the dog is 6 years or older, it's only $100. Animal Welfare League of Arlington, $300 for a dog. It goes down if it's a puppy and more if it's a thing. So it all depends on where you go. Get your ass over here, McManus. Yeah, you won't have to teach you to eat anything. Labs experience the world in terms of can I eat that? Yes, 100%. And usually it's like, I hate this, but I'm still going to eat it. 177 for everyday carry. Hell no, you're going to die. Next up, we'll have to see how much to put McManus in a dress with a cigar. With our mask, though, my wife learned her lesson with overly babying dogs. Our now 120-pound boxer mix tries to get in our lap in the car and sit on our lap on the couch. So Rue, the lab yellow or lab golden retriever mix, I kind of created her to be a lap dog because she had a broken leg when she was a puppy. So we carried her everywhere. So I used to hold her like a baby, and then she a dildo chew toy. Well, if the dog gets into the dildos, things are gonna happen. But yeah, I've done far worse for far less money. So let's see how much I can adopt. Let's see, can adopt a pet. Yep, you can adopt a brick. Visit Pet Connect, donate, foster, volunteer. So let's see. Once you have found your match, please visit our adopted pets in Winchester, Featherhead Lane, or view our adoptable pets at Pet Connect. All right, hold on a second. Let's see if anybody's got one. The FN 510 is a great 10 millimeter. You spent 3 weeks on a Navy destroyer, and he kept calling somebody Marie. Just saying. I'm so glad you finally come around on the 510. Joe, when a customer brings in a gun for a pro clean, what do they get? Like, do you even know what I mean? Yeah, when a customer brings in a gun for like a full strip and detail, I will literally pull it completely apart, take the firing pins or strikers out, disassemble everything, The frame, I will pull like on a Glock, I'll actually pull the entire control unit out. You know, you got to knock out the pins, but I'll take all that out. I'll clean off any of the old grease. I'll re-grease all the points, like the springs on the trigger bar, the crucible. I call it the crucible, but the trigger bar. I'll grease all of those up. I'll also hand clean every part of it while it's fully disassembled. And then I will check all the springs and reassemble the whole thing. Finally broke in. Is that a normal Luger or like a Mark II? It's a synthetic. It's a polymer version of a Mark II X70. It's actually called the Ramline Syntech. Look it up. It's actually owned by Desert Eagle now. Oh, I used the barrel in the middle of the night, didn't you, McManus? Pricey for you, lol, because I wanted one and couldn't find a deal on it. Any experience wearing out the frame on a Glock, taking out the pins? Seems possible with plastic frame. Not if you use the right things to do it. And you can take them out as long as you aren't using anything that's larger than the pin. Like I've seen dudes using punches, metal punches, knocking them out, and the punch is just a little bit off, so it'll gouge the side of the plastic. But in general, if you do that to the frame, if you cause damage to the frame, Glock will replace the frame for $100. The MCX rifle is $2,600 for their top of the line right now in 5.56. I can't recall what it was for the 7.62. Take the ram line off the wall. I can't. If I touch it right now, the live will end. It's a name at this point. All that for 5 easy payments in $19.99. How much does a full strip down and clean usually cost? Depending on what kind of gun it is, Brian. Like a Glock is super easy. It's usually a $75 charge or an $80 charge. But if it's like a 1911 where I got to take a bunch of parts off, or a CG75 or a Beretta or guns like that, then it's usually 2 hours, so $150 to $160. SIG X10 is the softest shooting. Yep, it has been. It's $2,600 for both new. How much are they worth? What should I pay for a new or used one? I haven't seen used ones myself, but they're probably going to be around the 2K range. How often do you recommend a full strip get done? Not unless it's acting up for any reason, honestly, MC. You can usually clean up, like a Glock, you can just spray it out with Ballistol or Safari Charlie, things like that. You can just even use a toothbrush or Q-tips and clean most of what you need to. I would take the striker out every now and then, and when you take the striker out, or if you take out your extractor, I would get in there, because the extractor hole goes into the firing pin channel, so you can actually get brass buildup. There's usually a U762 around here, but it's like $2,900. So yeah, that's expensive. Just in general, making conversation, no problem. Where are you finding them for $2,600? RSR, dude. The MCX in 5.56 is $2,600. I was talking about the 5.56, not the 7.62. And that's the map price. So the SIG MCX Spear LT in 5.56 is $2,600. 7.62 by 39 is $2,600 as well, dude. For this one, hold on. McManus. No, that's not the wholesale price, dude. That is the map price. That is what it's on the shelf for. The actual cost is less than 23. 25 ACP, how do you feel about that? It's pretty good. Yeah, so they're the same price, 7.62 or 5.56. When you do a full strip, do you put everything in a sonic bath? I don't. I just go through and I clean it, either with a brush, like a nylon brush or things like that. You can use a sonic cleaner, but I find that hand cleaning is fine. You want the cage and gunworks done to my SPO1, but the double action is still somewhat heavy. It brings it from, what is it, 9 pounds down to like 7 pounds, so it's still heavy enough. Definitely self-defense ready. You meant the 5.5, which one? 5.56 will also be. Gotcha. On the topic, oh, you thought I was talking about the 7.62 by, yeah, gotcha, sorry. On the topic of cleaning, how do you get your guns How clean do you get your guns out just after range day? So, MC, when I go to the range and do a video, if I take 4 guns, when I come home, I will literally just put something on YouTube and I will field strip them all. If they need deeper cleaning than that, then I will. But I just do freaking just regular cleanings. Yeah, brass punch is a way to do it. Don't do it like I did with my Ruger P95, where I smacked it with a pair of adjustable pliers until the old one fell out, because that can damage the body. Yes, the Sig Spear in 762 by 51 is 4,200 is the map, McManus. So if you're seeing those around $3,000 used, that is a good price, because their cost is $3,600. Yeah, so yeah, 3662 is the actual cost of the rifle, and the retail map is 4,200. So if you can get it for $3,000, I guess you're doing okay. I just did that with one of mine while watching this. Yeah, that's a fun thing to do, dude, and it's easy to do that. What's the Fury round I keep seeing? That's a 277. I have no experience with that one. Maybe at the store, but I forgot where I saw it. That's not a terrible price, dude. If you're dedicated to getting that one. I mean, it's a smaller round. It's 277. Not. Oh, you're talking about the 762 by 51? Yeah, it's 308. Did you also lose the CX4 video? No, I didn't film the CX4. I have one already on the video on the channel for that one. No, I'm good. I don't like the rifle. I think it's meh and overpriced. I tell you what I might do, Stone, is maybe I'll take a trip down and visit you. I think 6.5 Grendel is a pretty neat round. Yeah, I've noticed that I can get wheels and tires for a better price in North Carolina. I don't know what it is about that, but I think you people like to steal wheels. What are your thoughts on the HK45? It's a good gun. MC taking off. All right, dude. I'm looking for a set of Hellcats for the Charger, and a lot of them keep popping up in like Raleigh and shit, so it's a long drive, but I'm willing to do it. What I thought you hate traveling. I do, but if it's for something I really want, I'll do the drive. Actually, I wonder if anybody's got any around here. Oh yeah, we're going to Pet Connect. Hold on. Blanc. Show dogs. So let's see, a mixed breed, 7-month-old. German Shepherd. I can get one of those. Ooh, a yellow lab. Name's Tough. Here's a Cane Corso. Says he's young. Always a good deal on Striker Hellcat parts. Yep. Those are definitely stolen tires. All right, later. Yeah, because I can get a full set of takeoff fucking Hellcat wheels in North Carolina for like $1,000. Chargers are very popular in the military town. Yeah, that's true. So I don't want a Husky. I don't want a Yeller. Let's see. Another German Shepherd. Says he's a puppy. Pitbull Terrier. Beagle Lab. There you go. Labrador Retriever. I don't know if... Yeah. That's a black lab, but we'll see. Anyways. Have you tried PSA dagger on a Gen 5 Glock 17? What's your opinion on daggers? Well, daggers are built on the Gen 3 platform. So there's that. Fuck you. Sorry. Puppy. Black lab. Sorry, all of a sudden we talked about dogs, and now I'm looking for a dog because you guys are. What? Oh, he says he's young. Let's see. My name is Sailor Lower Fee. Spade female. I don't want a female. I want a male dog. I think they tend to be a little bit easier to train. Woof. Hey, what's up, Dale? Available for adoption now. 8-month-old Lab Retriever. Wears a shiny coat, deep black, and although he weighs between 25, his adult weight will be between 50 and 60. His name is Stenson. No, he'll have to be renamed. That's why I want a puppy. Chinese Shar-Pei. Nope. I hate being picky with a dog, but I want what I want. You've seen my lab. Yes, I have. And Labradors are awesome. Also, lab, like an actual lab, is I got a buddy here that's a manager at Black's Tire. Can see if he can get a deal on tires. Yeah, I mean, I'm running 275 45s on mine right now, so we'll have to see what I do. It's bedtime, lol. Yeah, it's only 10 minutes, so if you guys are new to the channel, thank you guys for coming in. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be doing t-shirts and stuff. You'll have to use my Cash App. They're 25 bucks. I need to know what size you need. If you're going over a 2X, it's going to be $2 extra for the extra size. We're doing OD green with Jimmini Show and a flag on the shoulder for the first run, or black with a pocket. It'll say the same thing. Those will be available come after the first of the month. So yeah, I'm gonna go looking at some dogs tomorrow. I think you guys are fucking with me. So what t-shirt? So it's just gonna be a regular t-shirt, kind of like how this one has a logo. So it'll be an American-made t-shirt, printed in an American sweat factory, and it will say Jimmini Show on it. I have not seen your Great Dane SFR. We need to get a baby jumper. That would be funny. But if you guys are messing with them, I need pictures. I've got 3 kids. That's the only pets I can afford. You'd be better off with a dog. Trade one in. I mean, don't do that. Your wife will kill me. Hi, Stone's wife. I know your name. I've heard it said before. Will it be fire retardant? I hope so. I would kill somebody before I let a dog get hurt in a fire. I'd find that arsonist and take him out. I got you. Buy 3. Buy 3 what? Dogs? Oh, the t-shirt. Yeah. So, anyways. But yeah, anything else anybody wants to talk about before we get out of here? New guns coming up that I'm going to try to get. I don't know. You guys let me know. I did put my name down for the P10F in 45 ACP. I don't know if you saw that, McManus. Did you see that? I meant the shirt, not the dog foo. Yeah, I know what you got it. You want to buy 3 of them? I need to know what size. You're going to have to email me, or when you do the Cash App, tell me what size you're looking for. And that also includes shipping in that $25 price. I heard about it. I want one. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if RSR still has them in stock, and I'll show it to you. Yeah, they do. Dude, $500. It's optics cut already, and it's 45 ACP 13+1, dude. It looks just like a regular. 500 is list, 420 is the cost. 45 ACP with the optics cut already on it, dude. Yeah, but you can get a barrel more than likely. I guarantee you somebody's going to make a barrel right away. And if you get it through your company, like if you get it at cost for $420 and you spend $110 on a new barrel, you're still going to be under fucking Glocks, dude. Yep. So I'll definitely be getting something like that. Is that a P10? Yeah, it's the P10 full size, but in 45 ACP. It's a Glock 21, but with way fucking better ergonomics. Still waiting on my P10C to come in. It'll get there, dude. But yeah, just the fact that you can get it for that, and it's literally $30 more than the 9mm optic ready. You need to leave the call. Yep. Well, what I'm waiting for is my goddamn DWX optics ready. Keep saying coming soon. That's an $1,800 gun. Oh, by the way, guess what I found? So I'll be ready for when it comes in. I found both of my DWX actual aluminum grips and one of my extra DWX mags. So I'll be ready when I can get my new DWX. Oh, you need to leave Cali. Sorry, someone's going to sell me the P07 for $2,500. That's a weird number. And the mags are only $29 cost, dude. Leave Cali, go to Reno. Yeah, Reno wants you. Okay, boys, I'm out. Have a great rest of your night. Remember, you're not allowed to quit for any reason ever. Yep, guys, I hear Wyoming's very welcoming to Californians. So, yeah, McManus, prepare to have a dog named after you. Stone Haven, you're fucking psychotic for doing that. Yep, and yeah, I can't believe you two did that. You two fucking psychos. Zaxxon and Stone Haven, you guys are absolute fucking kings. Go to Ohio and say hi to Chris. It's going to be hard to do considering he lives in Tennessee. I've just been fucking with him forever. My God. And the fact that I have to name it for everybody. I'm going to Oregon for the medication and Airmax, you have a good night. Got kicked out of a gun show for trying out pistols by mouthfeel. Ty, that's a little dark. They take my guns, but worth it. To some people, it really could be. Tennessee and Ohio are the same place. Ask Chris. Dude, for some reason, for the first 3 or 4 months I knew Chris, I kept saying he was in Ohio. All right, see you guys Friday. Have a good night. Michael, thank you so much, dude. Like I said, tomorrow I'm doing the order with Elliot. He's going to get it pushed out, and I'll start shipping those shirts after the 1st, I believe. If it's before the 1st, I'll let you know, but he said it's a 2-week, so it'll be just after the 1st. And I will have extra, so I'm going to get 1X, 2X, 3X, and 4X shirts. I'm probably going to hold off on the 4X, so I'll get 1X, 2X, and 3X for the rest of them, because nobody else wants one in 4X. Only a couple of people have ordered those. And I just don't want to spend extra money if I can't even sell them, and I'm not going to wear them as a dress. Yeah, I know, Ty, it's a joke. That's why we didn't remove it. All right, Stone, we'll talk to you later. McManus, I will get you my FFL so that you can send me off that gun. And then, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. If I buy the P10F and you haven't bought one yet, maybe I'll send that back with the Hudson. Get an extra small for Chris. Yep, I remember we talked about that. And I can order single shirts. We're going to get a tube top one. Chiappa Rhino or Colt? Colt. Chiappa Rhinos are not worth the money. Get the Colt. Colt's worth it over that. Although if you really want a good revolver, get a Ruger GP100. I'm going to be out. So you guys have a great night. Appreciate it. Hit the like if you didn't already. Subscribe if you haven't. Come back for the next one. And not selling online. Send me an email. But you guys have a wonderful, okay?